And so did Vega. Double or nothing. Saved you both. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Club doors are open.
To watching the game tonight, and we look forward to the United States beating our soon-to-be 51st state, Canada.
Listen, I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. Who can?
That's the play of the game. That's all I got to say. We're the best, just like we said we were going to be the best. We're the best. We're the tops. We always will be. No. Remember that.
As you say.
That's right.
I really wonder how that high heel tasted after she put her foot in her mouth. Damn. Just cleaned up that
Quick
USA.
question.
Cleaned them up.
Did Canada, was there like a second round or something and Canada won?
It was a final. The USA won the first game, and then it went to final. And the USA think they're going to do. They win the first game, then they start yapping and talking, and then look. Everyone's holding their thing in their hand now. Leave it to the professionals. You guys go golf.
Who cares about hockey, though?
What?
Isn't hockey like golf on ice or something?
What are you talking?
At least we don't boo at people's national anthems.
Well, you know what? You deserved it. Right?
Okay.
Throws tariffs on little good old Canada. We've been so good to you.
Hey, disrespect me as much as you want, but don't disrespect the national anthem.
We've been such good partners for all these years. We're gonna get tariffed. We're not here to talk about that, though. We're here to talk about collecting and celebrate a beautiful win. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Collectors Club, episode 155. Happy Friday. Hope everyone had a great week. We have so much to talk about tonight. Statues and community photos and a whole bunch of pop culture stuff. Kicking it off, Bill. What's going on, man? Good to see you. How was your week going?
I'm here.
Wow.
TGIF, man.
TGIF. That pretty much sums it up. You got that hot toy Bat Armory, which was pretty sick.
Yeah, the one from
The new
Rises.
one. Yeah.
I was really impressed with the sculpt on Bruce Wayne.
Did it come out good? Because I know some people were worried because it didn't really look like him.
The sculpt is really good. The paint
Good? Okay, good.
is okay, but the sculpt, is nice.
Awesome. Good to hear. Well, huge congrats. And
Appreciate
glad you could make it tonight, man.
Glad to be here.
Vega, what's going on, brother?
Long week.
I feel you.
Just long. Kicked my ass a little bit, but what you gonna do?
Kick back, relax now a little bit. Kick off the weekend. You're not working this weekend, right?
No work. I'm on call, but I don't expect much to happen. So,
Okay, good stuff. Well, we're gonna ease into the weekend nicely. Jerry, what's going on, man? Oh, we both got hit with snow. How you doing? How you keeping up over there?
Yeah, I'm also here. Yeah, everything's frozen. Waiting for it to get warmer. Some of this ice to melt.
Yeah, nothing's melting anytime soon. That's for sure. Not here, at least.
It's supposed to get a little warmer for us. Like high 30s, fucking mid 40s next week. So some of it should start melting.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And then it'll plummet right back down. No, I think things are going to start turning around. I think it's the last little bit of winter, the tail end.
It's easy to laugh when you're in Puerto Rico, huh, Bill?
No, you were saying it's got to warm up to that, and I'm like, that's our cold.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it.
Yeah,
it's always warm over there.
It was actually in the 20s most of this week.
Yeah. What you guys complain for, we're waiting for.
Yeah.
Oh, glad you can make it, man. Buck, what's going on, brother? Happy Friday. How you doing?
I'm good. Weather's much better over here than on your end. It's warm enough that there is no snow on the ground. Haven't seen snow in like a week, which is awesome. It's mostly rain now, though. Much better than snow.
And you had a good week otherwise?
Yeah, like I said, no snow.
Oh, okay. That's going to be the
I
deciding factor.
I wish I had snow. Those grown men that John was showing can figure skate in my backyard.
Well, yeah, you showed me that. It's like an ice rink, right? Well, because you guys got rain too, so it's the perfect.
Yeah, you got rain
perfect
right
mix.
after, so everything fucking froze.
All right, let's see who we got in the chat tonight. Random stopping by. Happy Friday, buddy. Hope you're doing well. We got Toy Mafia in the house. Appreciate you guys stopping by as always. Theo, all the way from Japan. Arigato, fellas. Freezing my balls off on Kyoto. Hope everyone had a great week. Likewise, man. Hope you're having fun. Got Mr. Popo. What's going on, Popo? Good to see you, man. Bats in the Belfry. And Cypher. Happy Friday, guys. Welcome. We got Lucky Lex. What's going on, buddy? And Statue Kingdom. Happy Friday to both you guys. Jojo. What's going on, Jojo? Hope you're doing well. Stanley.
Oh my god.
Infamous Stanley. Any trivia tonight? That's the plan, Stanley. We'll see how it goes.
That's why I'm excited that Vega and Bill are here today. I will dominate tonight.
Vega's dominating right now, so. Tony, what's going on, Tony? Actually, so is Bill over you. So, what's going on, Tony? Happy Friday to you, man. Jojo says, good to see Vega can wear the shirt without crying. Savage.
And he's got a Raiders logo. When the last time they were in the Super Bowl?
Savage.
What, 2003 when they lost to the Buccaneers? Like, shit. You got that icon? Come on, brother. Come on. You got a lot more trying to do than me.
The craziest part is that he has the trophies in there, man. That's wild.
I think they last won in the 80s.
Before I was born.
Fucking grow up, JoJo. Grow up.
They never won in my lifetime.
Those are photoshopped. I know nothing about football. Don't ask me. So we got a few more people joining us shortly. Otherwise, how you guys doing? Like, what's going on? Anything you want to talk about? I got a whole list of stuff. Anything you guys want to kick off with? Any movies this week? What were we gonna say, Bill?
Oh, I was just gonna go on a quick rant saying that the factories in China must be cranking out stuff finally because a lot of pre-orders are coming in.
Oh yeah, pre-orders are converting crazy.
Like non-stop this year. So, congrats to whoever, but it's like, jeez.
Dude, I feel like all the stuff I paid for before they went on Chinese New Year, everything I paid for in January, I've been waiting for it to come. And the factories, like, just didn't ship my shit to the extent where, like, someone finally shipped one of my packages. And then I reached out to another retailer. I was like, are you guys done with your break yet? And no response. And I sent my order number. I'm like, hey guys, I paid for this in January. When is this shipping? And they like the first time they read my message and they didn't say anything. They just read it. And like I waited a whole day. I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna respond eventually. And then they said, oh, sorry, we'll ship your package next week. And it makes me feel like these guys are just like twiddling their thumbs, fucking around, waiting for me to complain before they would do something.
Money must be good.
Yeah.
You know how that post-vacation feeling goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me keep this extended as long as possible, but I'll just be present at work.
I remember when they were like, oh, it's gonna be 2 weeks. The whole fucking month, motherfucker. They're not doing shit. Like makes you wonder how long is fucking Chinese New Year? The whole country shuts down for a month? Come on, man.
3 months, easy. What's
Feels
going on, Gomoya? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday, man. Thanks for stopping by. Nice guy. Nice guy says, evening all. No more avatars. Actual races.
Actual races,
I
not
think you meant
come
faces,
on.
but that works too.
How fucking offensive.
A little racial, but that's okay. What's going on, nice guy?
Yes, he's not a nice guy today.
No, he's not.
What's up, nice guy?
He's a racially insensitive guy.
Has anyone watched that new Spider-Man animated show on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I finished it.
How did you like it?
Is it good?
It's very good.
Nice.
Very good. Okay.
It's very good. Surprisingly. I went in, with a negative taste in my mouth due to, some of the changes they made to the characters. But, that's not enough to take away from what they did. They did it right. They did it right. Other than those character changes, like the story was good. Very surprised.
I think the main reason why I was averse to it is the animation style.
It's a little jarring. I don't love it, but I get used. I just ended up getting used to it. But I'm not as sensitive to that as someone like you.
Wow.
I don't mean that.
One of the races on the panel, huh? Is that what you and nice guy on the same wavelength?
Well, you know how you guys are.
Oh wow, I see. John, this is the kind of show you're running?
Oh, behave. Oh, behave.
You saw the way he opened this show with this strong sense of national pride over
there was so much
fucking
hockey. There was Instagram stories, and I'm not even a hockey guy. But
buddy, I didn't even know this game was going on until you posted.
I agree.
Until you posted that, I had to Google it. So I was like,
John,
is hockey still happening?
When did the celebrations in New Delhi begin?
One New Delhi. I don't get it. What's the joke?
You know what the joke is, John. New
New
Delhi.
Delhi?
Yeah.
New Delhi? What's the joke, man? Oh, cricket? What are you talking about?
What's the other name
Oh,
for Canada?
okay, I get the joke now. I get
Yeah, come on.
now I got it. That was a little yeah, that was pretty good.
John now understands why we never laugh at his jokes.
I understood that one. Okay. But let me tell you something. Yeah, there was like right after the first game, I don't even watch hockey, but my Instagram was flooded with all this bull. And then I saw that woman from the White House speak. I said, "Oh, that's it. That broke the cake." When she said that, I was like, "Nope, done."
I feel like that's not a good bar to which to measure anything that comes from the White House.
I was like, "What?"
Take it with a grain of salt, please.
But otherwise, it's been whatever. I've been watching the good old same thing over and over again. Little Rascals and not Toy Story. What's the other one? Minions. No, Minions.
Yeah.
I'm scared to watch Jurassic Park because I've been wanting to pick up some pieces.
Oh, I watched The Gorge.
Oh, how was it?
How was that?
It's also all right. I just because I like Miles Teller as an actor, like it was watchable, and Anya Taylor-Joy is hot. So, but it's not particularly like good.
Okay, very interesting way you framed that at first, because Miles Teller, like him as an actor. Anya Taylor-Joy, she's hot.
No, Miles Teller's a great actor.
Fucking
Whiplash.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah, he has something to his name. I think Anya Taylor-Joy is a far superior actor to him. And there's the reason I wanted to watch
I guess
it.
so. Yeah, I guess so. She is a good actress.
A little disappointing to hear that it's just fine.
She has like a bad Russian accent in the movie.
Well, I guess that's what you get for Apple TV. Tends to do pretty well with their series. I don't think their movies have hit it off too well. Their original.
What was the last thing I watched? The soccer guy, football guy.
What's
his name?
Oh, Ted Lasso. Ted
Lasso. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good show.
Yeah, people love that show.
All right. Enough of that segue, John. You can continue your statue live stream.
Thank you, Bug. Who else was in here that got in here? Damiano, great to see you. Gamoya, Happy to see you guys on and doing good. Just 79-degree weather here in California. Must be nice.
Ban 'em.
18-degree weather here.
Stay safe from that
I
sun.
was gonna say.
Damiano, what's going on, brother? Happy Friday. E-Man in the house and Norman. Always good to see you guys. Happy Friday. I wanted to touch on something that I think it was Stanley that mentioned one of the shows, and it's something that I know we discuss at least once a year. So I said, hey, why not discuss a little bit tonight? It's the new year, new plans. Economically, things are going to the shitter, and just about like finances and kind of how do you budget for the hobby? Any tips or tricks? How do you save? Do you go on payment plans? Do you wait until the piece comes out? Do you put down an NRD and just wait for the full payment to be charged? What kind of you guys have any tricks up your sleeve that you're at least using this year, considering everything that's going around?
I feel like things have changed, in the market. Whereas if you want new stuff, you almost kind of have to pre-order, because in the past, like, they didn't used to sell out, but now it's like, I'm not even sure if it's selling out, but like, even if it's going to be like a batch, it's not clear whether it's a batch or if it's sold out, and you don't know when the next batch is coming. It could be a long time before you see that back again. And if you want a piece and then you got to buy, if it's a limited piece and it's a piece that became a hit, want to get that on the aftermarket, it could be painful, like by picking it up. So for the people that want like things to go back up, the newer pieces from Sideshow, some of them like they're really going up in value. I saw a post about Ghost Rider hitting 3K on eBay and I checked the most recent sold listings and it was true. Someone had
3K?
Yeah, over $3,000. Someone actually sold it for over $3,000, and then another one sold for like 2,000 plus, like high 2000s too. There were 3 sold listings, and there were a lot of money for that Ghost Rider. And I'm just thinking, damn, if you pick that up and you sold that, you made a fucking killing.
I can't believe that's wild. I know, I gotta see more. Yeah, that's crazy. If that's
No,
true,
I didn't believe when I saw it, so I went to the sold listings and I saw it, and I'm like, damn.
I know, but I've heard of some guy. Well, at least back in the day, there was some tricks people would use to kind of selling up the price and set the bar. Yeah,
I hear you, but like
3K
from 3 different sellers.
It's not even sold out.
It's not on the website.
Is it sold out? I think it's waitlisted.
Wasn't it sold out like a while? I don't know what that means exactly. Like what I was saying, you don't know what it means, batches or like selling out these days. Like because they'll write sold out and then they could bring it back later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always been a thing. That portion.
Yeah, it's waitlisted.
Yeah, the wait list, and is it a batch or is it the full run or the full run that they have chosen to make thus far, and it's always been a thing. But wow, $3,000, that's impressive.
That is wild.
That is. Yeah.
What's going on?
That was within the last 60 days, right? Because I think that's the extent to which you can check.
Jesus.
I am part of the Akatsuki.
Battle Cat, what's going on, buddy? Let us know in the chat also what you guys are doing. Any tips or tricks? Travis saying payment plans have been my thing, but also have been just dropping the deposit down and saving over the duration of the production release. But I have refocused down to 1 or 2 high-end statues a year.
That's pretty much what I do. I do payment plans with Sideshow, or I do payment plans to myself. Like I'll put down the deposit and then just save money. So
when you said that's what I do, I thought you were talking about the 1 to 2 high-end statues a year. I'm like,
yeah, I thought that as well. I was like, well, then your year's over.
Damn liar. This the bill unboxing show. Half after.
Statues have been increasing because Hot Toys has been slow. but now Hot Toys is picking up, so statues will be slow.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? What's going on, Alan? Great to see you.
Hey, John. Hey, everybody else. How are
What's
you?
up?
How's it going?
Howdy.
Look at this. So sold February 13th. This was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
At least they got that 5% off.
The only problem with this, sold February 13th, but if I go back, it's listed here still. Same picture.
The same one? Or the same
Yeah.
picture? Check. Oh, that's sketchy. Check again. Like, go back to the sold listing.
If this piece is selling for 2,000, I would be like, I'd be flabbergasted.
Let me check. This is a website I used to just check sold
Oh,
listings.
it'll pull it up. Here's one for 2,500. Here,
I think that's the one I saw. That's another one.
Legend Comics.
And that's in the US.
That's in the US.
Yeah, that one feels a little bit more legit.
1,300.
Which is probably what the statue costs with tax. and
11.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. 1,100.
Right.
That's crazy.
1100.
But then I guess would have paid like taxes on that, and that's crazy. How much did he charge for shipping? On that, just
On which one? The 1,300 one?
yeah.
It doesn't. It just says 2,500 or best offer. So I have to actually click on it.
That's right.
Let me see if I click on it.
Rider premium.
And if it's a best offer that was accepted, isn't it normally crossed through? It is struck through. If it's
Dude, because I literally checked, there was one that was over $3,000. I don't know, is it older than they'll let you go far back enough? Because it was like just a couple of days ago. The ones that are showing, definitely the one you saw, I see it now, and then the 2,500 one that I mentioned as well. Yeah,
Bro,
but
if
there
these
was
things
one
are
that was
for
over
3,500.
$3,000.
That's wild. That is
either,
wild.
yeah, I think either way, just kind of seeing one that high
Yeah.
this soon.
Yeah,
This
you
soon.
would think, right? But like,
It's definitely
I feel
good
like
to see.
it's one of those pieces that after the videos came out, like
Yeah, everybody was after one. Yeah.
I know people that had it and they sold as well, and it was very easy. Let me put it like that. Very easy
Yeah,
to find.
because that light up is stunning.
No haggling. Just the price, and yes, give it to me right now. Pause.
I think that maybe not while not necessarily having that same effect every time, I do see kind of that sideshow time, and maybe it can be generalized across other companies too, but specifically with Sideshow, kind of that either their own out of the box video, or first in hand picks. Like that's all it takes before you start seeing the low stocks and things like that.
That little push.
I'm really seeing, and because I'm one of them, I'm one of those individuals that has happened to kind of wait a lot. I want to wait till as late as I can. But that window is becoming so small, it seems, between kind of things being available for pre-order and then it kind of hitting quickly to, low stock and then waitlisted. And so for a piece that I want, I don't like to wait too long, but, I prefer to wait till my preference is to see out of the box so I can get an understanding of what production looks like, specifically paint with Sideshow for sure. So I'm not surprised to see kind of that being the spark for a lot of sales and things, because it just seems to be the pattern they're falling in.
So, Alan, we were discussing before you came. We were discussing a little bit about kind of like 2025. We're in February already, and discussing economically how everything is in the world and how you're purchasing items. In the sense that, are you the type to just pay the NRD and then pay the full once it comes? Do you pay all off the bat to get that discount? Do you pre-order and do payment plans, kind of thing? That was our discussion point.
Yeah, no, for me, it's pay the NRD, and that's it.
Okay.
That way, if something goes awry, if they do a bad job with something, whatever. If I have to back out and I have to lose, the worst case scenario is I lose my NRD.
Yeah, fair enough. How about the rest of you guys? Anybody else? Vig, I know you've been pulling the trigger on a few recently.
I'm buying less licensed pieces in general. It just it's gotten to the point where like I feel like they're too pricey for me. I'm buying a lot more anime stuff, and then I'm looking back and getting the Sideshow. I'm getting like older Sideshow pieces in the aftermarket. Yeah, or like finding deals. Like I got Carnage, the premium format. I got it like for like what was it, 400 or 420 shipped. On an Asian website.
Oh, that's
right?
just really,
yeah, and it's legit. Like I buy my anime pieces there. No.
Is that all Hexapus?
Yep.
Yeah, I see they started carrying some Sideshow stuff.
And so like that was good. You know, I like getting good deals on older pieces, and it was the best price I'd seen compared to eBay and Mercari, Facebook. You know, it's the best I'd seen in a while, and it was brand new for that price. Couldn't beat it. Yeah. So
nice. And you just pay straight cash, right? You don't. That's it.
Yeah, just pay straight cash with an amount that low. Like it's easier to do, but like I'm still pre-ordering stuff, right? But it needs to be things that I'm really afraid of missing out on. So like I pre-ordered the Magneto. I knew for me it was gonna be exclusive Portrait of Bust, and because of that, I didn't want to like wait for the aftermarket, because the only other way I'll be able to get it was the aftermarket. Like the exclusive isn't gonna be sold anywhere other than Sideshow. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna commit to that." And then there was the Weta piece, the Abaddon that I got. That's a piece that I would get those kind of things you don't see when Weta does like the Master Collection and all that kind of stuff. They don't go down in the aftermarket, so there's no point in waiting. If you get what I'm saying. So I just take advantage of the payment systems in place. But for that, I just put like an NRD.
Fair enough. Yeah, FBJ, what's going on, buddy? Happy Friday, man.
What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Hey, Freddie.
What's up, Freddie?
Thanks for letting me do a drive-by.
Of course, man. Anytime. We were just discussing about kind of how we're collecting in 2025 when it comes to purchasing statues and pre-ordering, like payment plans or paying in full, or strategies there. Vega, how about yourself?
I think I've gone on record as saying that I'm much less likely to pre-order things. But I will say, with the recent track record that Buck was just describing with Sideshow, I think Sideshow was really in a nice, maybe not nice, but for collectors in a nice place where you didn't even have to worry about ordering the damn thing. You could wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and people will get it in, and then you could still wait because there was enough and things weren't going anywhere. So, but now I'm a bit more likely to pre-order, but again, I try to wait for the last minute. Payment plans, I don't do them that often. I can. I don't think I have a preference either way. My budget for statues hasn't changed for the past like 5 years. I have a set amount that is direct deposited into an account that's only for statues. So however I want to play with that money, whether it's just NRD and pay the full thing at the end, or payment plan, as long as it doesn't exceed the amount of money going into that account, it doesn't matter to me. So I'm much more weary now about ordering from, the reselling sites. I definitely will not do payment plans with them ever again. So that will only be NRD and pay in full, or just wait till it's in stock. So,
okay.
I don't feel like I'm ordering any less. think every year kind of just fluctuates. Last year, I didn't feel like I ordered that much. I also didn't get much in. The year prior to that, I ordered a lot, and now they're kind of coming this year. So I don't think my buying habit has changed as much. And I think a part of that specifically to me is because I'm coming towards the end. Like there's not many more characters I want to add to the X-Men collection. So that's kind of coming to a close. I'll focus a little bit more on horror, but there's not a lot of horror stuff being produced necessarily, especially not compared to like Marvel and DC and stuff. So I can really take my time with that. So I don't feel the pressure to order. I don't feel a lot of pressure to pace myself because I don't have much more to go.
Okay.
Have you made any pre-orders this year?
One.
Okay.
Yeah, Sideshow Weapon X is the one thing I've pre-ordered.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, fair. How about yourself, Jerry? Kind of just
this year. Yeah, I'm trying not to pre-order. Like right now, I have a few pre-orders left. They're all pretty much custom, so those are more make a payment when that part of the production comes or whatever, however they have it set up, and make that payment. And then the last purchases that I made ended up being Prime 1 on their site, and there were stuff in stock, and just not to spend the money all at once and really no rush for getting the pieces. I do their payment plan, but with that is really no worry because the stuff is in stock. So once the last payment, they'll ship it, and yeah,
that's it. No worry about just sitting there.
Yeah, or like, all right, I'm gonna make the last payment, but when's the piece actually coming out? Is it coming out a year later?
Yeah,
2 years later. At least this is like, yeah, it's in stock, so
you're getting it within a couple of weeks.
But yeah, other than that, I'm not. There's a few things I want, but trying to hold out. But yeah, nothing really like to pre-order.
Okay.
Trying to stay away from the pre-ordering.
Fair enough. I think a lot of us are still on that fence, not wanting to pull the trigger yet. That climate, I feel like, hasn't transitioned yet where they're trying to get over that hump to force that pre-order, but I don't think it's there yet. In certain instances, it was like VP Productions are saying here, he pre-ordered the Prime 1 Cloud versus Sephiroth because of that deadline, right? They stapled a deadline to it, which was smart.
Yeah.
But congrats on that, man. But yeah, I think that ended yesterday. Or I think the 12-hour mark I saw it was yesterday. So congrats to everyone who picked that up. Comic Galaxy, happy Friday, brother. Happy Friday, everyone. I ordered the Magneto exclusive as well, but I don't think I'll ever display the unmasked head. Probably use it for a custom. There's an idea. Nice guy being that troublemaker. I can find you something to buy, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm sure he can.
How about yourself, Freddie? Any plans for the year when it comes to kind of budgeting for the hobby and making payments towards the pieces?
Yes, so I've completely done away with payment plans for 1.5 years now. So that's out the door. Because I don't like the idea of having my money tied in to something, and because I need my money to grow. So, if the thing is, say, $2,000, right, I'm constantly putting in month after month, where I'd rather just secure the piece. If I'm considering getting it, I'll pre-order. If I want the piece or I'm considering, I'll put the NRD down, and then, God forbid, anything happens, change my mind, and other piece comes out, I'll cancel the pre-order. Yeah, I'll lose it, but I'd rather lose that than I've put in 1,000 into something and would have lost it that way for something, different reasons, store credit, the company's gone, stuff like that, right? Anything can happen. I'd just rather have that money on me, right, on my person, than to give it in there, right? And I'd want that money to grow, in my savings or wherever I'm pulling it from. So now I'm just doing NRDs if I really want a piece. But now I'm very selective. So the only thing like Jerry, I have 2 pieces that's technically a payment plan, but not really because it's customs. You have to, like Jerry says, you have to do it when they call for the next payment, whenever that may be. I can't help that. So I have 2 custom pieces. That's kind of a payment plan, but not really. And as far as this year, the only thing I have is my Hot Toys that I've ordered a while ago. So the small stuff, and even that I've let some go already.
Yeah.
But those are NRDs. Even those little $300-$400 Hot Toys and stuff like that, I'm still dropping the $20, $30, $40 deposit. And again, I'm not gonna keep putting my money down to keep monthly spending. So like I said, that's done. So it's just NRDs for me. I'm really selective now. It's just pieces that I'm really thinking I gotta put a hold on.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm waiting for the piece to come out. I'm trying to get a deal. Trying to get a sale. And even if I don't, if it's time, to buy it, because now I have the funds saying, hey, you know what? I like it. I really want the piece. Then I'll purchase it. So that's just
awesome.
Yeah.
Smart way to do it. Johnny, what's going on? Welcome.
You're late.
Well,
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Week's been good?
No. Terrible.
No? One of those busy ones?
I'm just on one this week, so.
Kick back, relax. Let's talk some pop culture, man.
Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, guys?
Yo, Johnny, why it look like you about to come out the sewer, man? Like them Ninja Turtles. I see your eyes. What the rest of you? See your face.
Yeah.
I see Stanley. I see your question.
It's a good one. I just wanted to show off the Batman logo.
I know, it looks good. I like it.
Fire rises. Joseph, what's going on, Joseph? Good to see you. I don't hate a payment plan. Once it's time to ship, it's painless as long as you don't get a Prime 1 shipping surprise. Tony, what's going on, brother? Happy Friday to you both. Surprised that people are still buying $2,000 statues when economy is going in the tank. LBS Wolverine, for example. Travis saying, if you decide to cancel, most companies refund you the entire payment plan and process. At least that was my experience. Okay. For me personally, I'm kind of all over the place myself. I try to be responsible, and I see deals. Like locally, there's 2 pieces I wouldn't mind picking up. The guy has like the Back in Black Sideshow comic at the Spidey from back in the day. I've loved that piece. 600 Canadian.
Talk to me, John. Talk to me about it.
600 Canadian. I've always wanted that piece, so that's there. And then a guy locally, probably like 10 minutes from me, has the Mythos Vader, the Contemplation, the OG, for 600 Canadian as well. And it's like, how do you let that go? I sold mine for more.
Yeah, that second one's tough.
That second one's tough. So he listed it already for 600 a couple months ago, and I guess it didn't sell, so I saw it relisted today. And it's like, damn, that's tough to
give him a little offer.
But
400. Offering 400.
Wow. Okay.
See, stuff like that derails your plan, man. Because you have a plan, and all of a sudden a deal comes, and you're like, oh god, why?
I have a plan. I got my, a couple pieces coming, and I'm kind of doing what some of the guys were saying, where it was some of the more expensive pieces a couple a year. And if any extra funds come up throughout the year, then if you want to put it towards the hobby, whatever, lighting, stuff for YouTube, whatever it is. I've been needing to buy a computer for I don't know how long, and that keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed. Soon I'm going to be streaming from the roof with a metal hanger attached to the phone. Let me tell you this: I see what I see a lot of is in today's climate is I see a lot of companies. I'm not going to say tricking, but it's not the right word. But I see a lot of companies, they're changing the way they do business with the customer, with the collector. Terms and conditions are changing, and things aren't being posted publicly the way they should. And it becomes problematic, especially when you're buying these higher, more expensive pieces, anything for that matter, because money's money. But when you're on payment plans and stuff, and these companies are holding your money,
Yeah.
I've never liked that. I've never liked that concept. So I say this once a year, but we get collectors coming in every year, watching the show, new collect. Do not do payment plans with the companies. Please, for goodness sakes. It is so easy. Set it up yourself. I was going to do like a whole walkthrough.
Discipline.
But it doesn't even need discipline. You have to be very disciplined, you're right. But I'm saying to set it up, it's more of a mental block than anything else. If you have a bank account with your bank, you could do everything from the comfort of your couch on a cell phone. You don't have to do a thing. If you have a bank account with a bank, and I'm in Canada, so maybe the banking is a little bit different, but it shouldn't be. The only thing that's different is the way you guys play hockey. But besides the fact, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
I got lucky.
Your country has nothing going for it when a hockey game is the only thing you have to fall back on.
All right, 51. You just like get in.
Yeah.
Lost by one.
I will put my foot so far up your ass, the water on my knee will quench your thirst.
Major pain.
So, like I was saying, you have a bank account with your bank. You opened it up. They have your signature and everything on file already. You can literally open up a bank account on your cell phone. Okay? A new bank account. Checking, savings, whatever. I would do savings so you avoid the fees. It gets so nitty-gritty. But anyways, just to do a brief discussion on it. Open up a separate account. Do your research to your bank. Once the bank account's open and attached, you can have it attached to your debit card or not attached to your debit card. You can set up, if you go onto the company's website that you're pre-ordering from, whether it be Prime One or Sideshow, if you go under payment plan, the damn site does all the work for you. It gives you the dates the payments will be coming out of. So let's say you're buying a $2,000 piece or whatever. The payments are $150 a month. Each month they give you the day. For goodness sakes, just take that information, go onto the phone and create a pre-authorized debit from your main bank account to this savings account that you set up for the collecting, and you don't even notice it come out of your account.
You know what you sound like? You sound like people that use Android phones trying to convince Apple users why having access to apps outside the App Store is useful.
I got an Android phone. Don't get me started on your Apple users.
So important that it's not even a joke.
I got a whole line of stuff.
No, John, I'm not even saying what you're saying isn't good, but it's it's the same mentality. They don't care. It's
I don't want to fucking hear
you're trying to tell people to not
laziness.
Take the easy route. It is.
It's not easy. It's not easy because you know what I see? I'm seeing people put down payment plans, right? They get to their last payment and they want to cancel the item. And then the company's saying, we're going to keep your NRD and your deposit. And they're like bitching. Of course they're gonna keep it. They're gonna
no, John. Exactly.
That's the point, John.
You're telling people to do what is in their best interest over what is convenient, and that's not how anything works in the modern day. Look, it's not people are gonna do what's best for them. They're gonna do what's convenient.
This is what's best for them.
No matter how many rights they relinquish,
you can do it on the toilet.
No matter how many rights they relinquish, they're gonna do what is convenient for them. That's how it works.
Then what are they gonna bitch about?
Exactly. Then don't open a bank account. Take the money out and put it in a piggy bank at home. The principle here, this is my only principle, is the only person that benefits from this concept is you. The company won't benefit. The bank will benefit, whatever, but you benefit because what's going to happen is at the end of 2 years, you have 3, 4, 5 pre-orders because a lot of people get a lot of people think, oh, I'm paying $150 a month. Oh, that's nothing. Not looking at the big picture that if you have 10 pre-orders at $150 a month, by the end of those orders, that's a lot of money. So if you have 10 pre-authorized payments rolling out of your account, and those pieces come, like you're saying now, everything seems to be coming at the same time. You see all that money in the bank account, you may think twice. You know what? That statue I put $100 NRD, I might not need that. I'd rather keep that money in the bank account. You're laughing.
You're talking about
I'll burst your bubble, man. And they're not waiting to the 12th month. They're waiting till month 2 to think about what they could do.
I used to work in banking.
I
worked in banking for 10, a little over 10 years.
Yeah.
What?
Helping people do this stuff.
I would have never guessed.
Mortgages,
Financial
everything.
advisor.
I'm telling you right now, you need to, in the climate that we're in, take control of the finances. You need to, because the loss of the NRDs and the loss of all these payments and people just being like, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay.
No, John, you're 100% right. But like,
I know I am.
Who is this? Like, most people are not disciplined enough. They're going by the second month after they've put all the money into the account. By the second month, it's like, damn, look how much I got saved. I need to spend
exactly cancel the statue. Perfect.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah. I know you're saying cancel the statue, but they want the statue, but they lack self-control. That's why they want to keep it in someone else's pocket.
Oh,
so they can't like prevent themselves. The thing is, they still want the statue, but they don't have the self-control to save. They're literally saying, why can't people save? Just save. And there's other aspects of life people won't even save for. You tell them to save for a frivolity like a statue.
Yeah, but Buck, you know, there's a difference between what's convenient and then what's best practices. Because I get what you say, that the payment plans, look, they're convenient, really convenient, and I'm not against them at all. Me personally, I'm not against them, especially if you're only doing one or two offs, right? But best practice though is to actually keep your money, let that money grow, right? And pay yourself and like, you know what I'm saying, do like, you know what John was saying, like, do, even if it's from PayPal or whatever, just let it withdraw and let it go into a savings, let it go into one of those things you keep the money, and then eventually, like you were saying, right, you'll see it and look at it and you're like, man, $4,000 in the 8 months that would have went to these 4 statues, you could say, you know what,
change you
that 4,000, like you'd be like, you know what, actually,
let me take a different tack.
let me use this for something else that I really wanted. I'm gonna cancel these 2 pieces because this Aliens just came out. I'd rather have that, but you have that option now, right? You know what I'm saying? That's all.
If you're an international buyer as well, I know most of you guys are already in the States, but people like myself, there's other guys in the UK and so forth. If you're an international buyer buying from, let's say, Sideshow as well, every month when they take that pre-authorized payment, you're exchanging the money at the rate that month is going for. So doing this concept will allow you to also play around with the exchange rate. If for whatever reason 6 months in the exchange rate's great, this is a great opportunity to make a payment towards a statue, you can take that money and make the payment towards a statue at the lower exchange rate and play around like that as well. He says it's discipline, but you should be on top of this as much as you're on top of the statue news
because
and all that other stuff.
It's better for you, right? You have more rights when it's fully within your control. You know, no one's gonna say, I can't give you the money back right now. Like XM defunct or like whatever policy.
You had an emergency.
Twitter had new policy, all this thing. Precisely. Or if you ask for a refund and the seller's taking a while to give you back your money,
which happens all the time.
There's so many things. You're 100% right? But and like, so you want more control and you want autonomy over that money. Well, I give you another example. Jerry, are you here? Like, because I would ask, who has like, which one of you like play video games on the panel? Like, have a console or something, or a Steam account.
PS5,
right? Do you buy? So, do you guys buy digital games?
Absolutely not.
Convenience, I do now.
Why? Why do you buy? Why do you buy digital games when you don't have the right? Like, if literally recently Sony, their website, like their whole PSN went down. A guy that bought the disc adapter for his digital version PS5.
Yeah.
He disconnected it while PSN was down. He just literally just unplugged it and then he put it back, and then it couldn't work anymore. It says he needs to register the disk drive with the console, and you need PSN to be up to do that, but it doesn't work because he decided he wanted convenience and he doesn't have rights anymore as a consumer.
For that shutdown, the digital games did work if you were using your primary PlayStation.
No, if you wanted to download the game again, if you downloaded the game, let's say,
but if you had digital games on your PlayStation and your account was the primary account, you were still able to play the games even though the system was down.
How is this going to tie into money?
Yes. During that shutdown, you were still able to play the game. So
if the game was already on your console, downloaded and installed, yes, you could play it. If you downloaded the game during the shutdown and you wanted to play it, no.
Yeah,
you needed to activate and register, even though
the license.
But you supposedly own the game. That's my point. Regardless, people are doing things for convenience, right? And they don't care if they're relinquishing rights because it's convenient. So it's the same thing with the statue thing. People will do the convenient. They'll do the no, of course you don't bitch about it. People will buy the they'll do the payment plan because it's easier for them and it's more convenient. Instead of doing the hard thing and being disciplined like you're saying they should be.
That's the hump we have to get over. And I'm by no means anybody to tell. I'm by no means nobody to tell another person how to live their life and do what they want to do, unless I tell you to collect responsibly. Besides that, you do you. I'm just trying to give, but to say that it's easier, nonsense.
That's how everything is going, John.
For me, my only problem is that, yeah, people do what you want, but if you make that decision, just don't bitch about it later. Like, I don't want to hear people bitching about not being able to get their money back or this or that. It's like you made that decision and you knew that was a possibility, especially with like Tweeterhead. Now I hear PCS is doing the same thing where they're not giving refunds, or whatever. So it's like, if you're making that decision, don't bitch later on when you're having trouble getting your money back.
Do you think that applies if the policy changes later on, or only like if you go in knowing what the terms are going to be? I agree with you.
I feel like yes and no, only because both of these companies have already been doing like shady things here and there. So it's like you shouldn't be trusting these companies anyways.
I agree, and the thing is, life happens too, right? Like with the companies, right? Just for example, I doubt they would go under or whatever right now or anytime soon, ever. Sideshow, right? Just for example, right? Sideshow, you think everything is good, right? Say all of a sudden you hear, oh, guess what? We're filing for bankruptcy. You know you're done, right? Well, how are you getting that money back? You're done. That's it. They don't owe your payout. You're done. It's just like, but what about all that money? You're gonna cry till you're blue. But they should pay. I'm like, they don't have. If they file for bankruptcy, they don't gotta pay you back nothing. And then that's it. But that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily, well, you can cancel any company. Yes, but what if the extreme happened, right? This company went bankrupt. Your money's gone. So
I know you're saying your money's gone, but like Jerry's saying, you shouldn't complain.
I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Know what you're getting into. You know,
you shouldn't complain if like that's weird. I don't agree with that.
Well, I know what you're saying. It's more you're saying shouldn't as absolute. I get what Jerry's saying, and I ain't gonna say of course because I complain about a lot of stuff, but
you shouldn't.
It's like I know.
Care. Obviously, people could bitch about whatever they want. But you shouldn't expect people to care.
Just know what you're getting into. Know what you're getting into.
I know a few people here.
Know what you're getting into.
Big Silva stopping by. Good to see you, brother. Hope you and the family are doing well. Happy Friday, Ross. Hope you and the crew are doing well. Happy Saturday over there for you guys. Stanley's funny. What's going on, Gabriel? Good to see you, Mark. Happy Friday, man. Cypher saying, John, can you do a video? John, can you do a how-to video, tips and tricks? I'm personally bad with money, so some direction to. Yeah, I can put something together for sure.
Can I?
I could try to put something together. I want to say one thing just before I forget, because I'm going to forget. FBJ's point about Sideshow. Sideshow's not good. Knock on wood. My God, no company
Yeah.
goes out of business. But perfect example right now. Sideshow's this. If you're gonna do a payment plan, Sideshow's probably the safest one to do a payment plan to get your money back. To be honest, but
I agree.
for example, Hot Toys just canceled that Bat Missile, right? So if
Don't
you were
talk
on a
to me about
payment
that.
plan, I'm so heartbroken, like devastated. But whatever. Hot Toys did that Bat Missile. They canceled that project. If you were on a payment plan, they were already holding your money. So why not have that peace of mind, having the money in a bank account, instead of now waiting for Sideshow to send you the money back on their terms, on their time? Sorry, Buck.
Jerry, in the scenario the FBJ gave, do you think like the people, because based on like what you said, that the collectors shouldn't complain if Sideshow went bust, like they would just go in and just like, well, I guess there's what I'm asking is like, should you go into a purchase always assuming the very worst case can happen,
I'd
like
cry,
a
man.
company can
I do.
disappear? All right,
I do,
so
but maybe that's just me. That's just my
that's
personality.
that.
But
I'm not even trying to. I'm just curious. What do you think? Yeah.
yeah, I do, because I feel like there's always that possibility. We've seen that already with companies that you didn't expect to go under. And look at, did anybody expect what was going on with XM to happen?
Exactly. Yeah.
For so like, if you were in the situation where you pre-ordered from XM, and now you don't like, you couldn't get your money back, or like people were saying wait and all that. I guess actually knowing you, you probably wouldn't complain. But like, would you say that someone in that situation shouldn't complain?
I don't know. It's like, for me, it's like, I feel like, I don't know, like complaining
It's pointless.
doesn't, like, I feel like it's pointless. Yeah. It's like, would I be mad? Yeah, of course. But like, I wouldn't be. But again, that's just not how I am. Like, I wouldn't be on the internet just typing and going crazy and making like bitching and moaning. It's just like, I would try to figure out what can I do to get my money back if possible. But I'll be doing that on my own, and I like.
I guess yeah, it's
Like,
it's
and would it be the
tiring.
right way to go about it or not? I don't know, but that's how I would do it.
Because all these companies ask, and I'm not calling any company out, but when when it's, you do put your money in though, right, and then you expect a certain thing, because of the agreement, and then the agreement changes on you, I'm gonna be upset. I got every right to be upset.
Yeah.
But then at the end result too, again, you gave them your money, so anything can happen. That's how I look at it, right? But yes, if I give you my money and this is a contract, and then you change it, I have the right to say something about that, so.
What's going on, Walton? Walton says, let me know who is giving them their money back. I don't think any reseller is offering that yet. With XM, yeah. I think there was one bigger one, but there's a whole thing going on with that. But yeah, I haven't heard of too many instances where money was being given back. Because XM's still holding that flame, right? Saying things are coming until they're
still giving updates. Whether they're real or not.
You think it's stupid? They're stupid? No, of course.
But again, hopefully everybody that bought XM gets their stuff. I know. Well, we got a couple people on here that's waiting for stuff.
Yeah. Either they can come out tomorrow and they can. Let me just say something. They can come out tomorrow and ship everything that they had out to people. The way this was handled, even into 2025, horrendous.
Like, I know, I remember reading somebody that was like, they asked for a refund from what Tweeterhead, and Tweeterhead was like, it'll take a couple months. That's fucking bullshit.
What the fuck?
How does it take a couple months to give a refund?
Yeah, no. Norman brings up a really good point as well. In most cases, you still have some protections through your credit card company or bank.
Yeah,
most definitely. And that's even to a point that I made is, if you can only imagine the headache to fill out the paperwork and be in contact with the bank and get that ball rolling, and then have that in the back of your mind. If you think that setting up an account and sending pre-authorized payments to an account is a headache, going through that is tenfold. Okay, I think we can. Pop Culture will give you a full refund if you cancel your pre-order. Sweet.
Oh, Pop Culture. Cause you were talking about it, John. Because I order from them time to time too, and I've done payment plans with them. That exchange rate, man, it'd be changing on you.
It changes a lot.
When you said that, I thought about that. That happened to
Yeah.
me a couple of times. Made me stop.
Fluctuates
ordering
and
with
everything
them.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just buy it outright if I want it.
What's going on, Dennis? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Stanley, I guess we could go one more question before we move on. Stanley had a question. Do you try to plan for sales to buy new pieces when you're picking up new pieces? Like, I guess he means like end of year sale or Black Friday sale or something like that.
No, I have pieces in mind that aren't necessarily like mainstream, like part of my mainstream collection that I've thought about buying, and I may take a peek at sales, but I don't think it's really like worth the risk of something not showing up in a sale if I'm going to get that piece anyway. And I just don't think that. I think 2 years ago there was this moment in which things weren't moving, and there were a number of sales, not just from companies, but also from resellers, that kind of gave this facade that, wow, not only do we not have to pre-order things, we can wait even longer and get things new at a big discount. And last year, I didn't see that same thing happening. I don't know that there's any real need to wait on a sale, because you can't be assured what's going to be there. It's I don't know. It just feels like a false hope to really think that anything great's going to be there, but they do happen. So if you're somebody who is completely cool and has all the patience in the world and perhaps isn't looking for specific things, then wait on a sale and pick up some things. But if you have a kind of a I don't want to say well thought out collection, but there are people that don't think it through and they just kind of buy things that are cool, and that's fine. But if you're not someone who's planning on buying very specific things, then I think a sale is fine. But I'm absolutely never waiting on a sale and relying on that.
I think the exception would be like Prime 1, because like the same shit goes on sale. So if you saw something in the last sale and you didn't pick it up, you could probably wait for the next sale and pretty guaranteed it's
a little bit better.
Fair point, Jerry. Fair point.
Yeah, my advice with that, or what I do with Hot Toys, I have a list of stuff that I don't want to pay full price for. If I miss out, I miss out. If it goes on sale and it's within my budget and I can grab it, I do.
No FOMO.
Yeah, so that's kind of my rule of thumb with that, is just make a list of stuff that you don't want to pay full price for, but you're okay with this.
Fair enough. Yeah, don't to hold out for sale. I think a lot of people waited this year to see Santa shipping from the Santa sale with Prime 1, and you would have been disappointed if you waited, because I think that was a one-time thing. But anybody else, when it comes to pre-ordering, you wait for sales? I know Alan doesn't. Alan's like bangs the credit card on the table and says, "Take it now," when he sees a deal.
Well, so often I've waited, and then I regret it, because I'm calling up every distributor,
trying to find it. Yeah.
Trying to find the piece that I was late on. So now it's like, if I'm absolutely sure there's no question I want that piece, I just go ahead with it.
Speaking of that, we didn't ask you, did you end up getting your Superman and Clark in yet?
Actually, it's coming Monday.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it was slightly
Very
delayed.
nice.
And I got notification today from a freight company that the Arnold Queen Studios Arnold bust, the freight company will be calling me on Monday to arrange a delivery date next week.
Fantastic. So you're going to have a busy week next week.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Which one of those pieces behind you you're getting rid of, so you can put the Arnie behind you?
Arnold's going in a different room. He's got a space waiting for him.
I think Norman
That's
is another great point. Sounds like the overriding rule is to establish a budget before you do any shopping. That's
Yes.
collecting responsibly.
Facts.
100%, Norman. Yeah.
I agree. It makes everything else easier. You just stick within your budget, and
That's
you know,
it.
like the rest of the strategy, it's so flexible if you just pull from a set amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Statue Kingdom says, before I order from Sideshow, I will put an item on my wish list before I order, because 9 out of 10 times Sideshow will send me a $20 off coupon for my next order. Not bad.
I think it's good to have a list too. Like I ended up, I didn't do it right away, but I ended up doing that, and I have a list of like things that I really want, and it's nice to like have that and keep to it.
Yeah,
and you don't end up making. Hopefully, you don't end up making impulse decisions.
Most definitely. Okay, so I think that was awesome discussion. Started something there. Some people want us to continue it. I'll try to do I want to do 2 videos. I guess I could do a little financial one and kind of give some tips if that works. I also want to do another one. I'm kind of working on this project. I don't know if I should say it ahead of time because no, YouTube is, but I want to do I'm still going to figure out how I want to do it. I might do it as a video form and have everything listed, and then have a chat in the group with this list. And what I want the list to consist of is it's going to have every company, okay, and a link to their terms and conditions. So if you want to, yeah, you can just Google it, whatever. But we're going to keep a link to every company's terms and conditions on the group so that you can just go to it, click it, and read through it and so forth. Because a lot of things are changing, and I'm seeing collectors getting stuck. Even though they pre-ordered the item before the change in the terms and conditions, the company's holding them to the new rules. And I'm thinking that's kind of bull. You're getting these companies changing terms and conditions, and not 20 pre-orders announcements. Fantastic, but the change to the business practice, the change to the businesses, no one's being told that these are what the changes that are happening.
When you buy something on Sideshow, they make you check a box, and there's a link they could click on to like read some terms. I've never clicked on it in my life. I hit the check. I go to buy now, and I'm just like,
yeah, but that's because you're ordering from Sideshow, and you know what Sideshow.
John, I agree. I think what you're doing is good. I'm just saying no one's gonna read those terms and conditions.
They don't have my job. Listen, my job is not for them to read it. What I want to do is have a place they can go to find it. Whether you read it or not, that's your choice. But it's at least a tool. Libraries down the street. I don't go to the library to read the book, but if I need to, it's there.
I haven't been to a library in like 15 years.
Walton. That was a good analogy there. Walton says, Jeebus John, where did all the Batman statues go? 4th person to tell me that.
That's a
to
good
the
question.
terms and conditions.
I didn't even notice.
So so Batman statues are exactly where they always are, in front of me. So all I do is turn my table. This is when you're looking at my Batman statues. This is what I'm looking at. And when you're looking at this, I have the whole DC set up in front of me.
Thanks for like not showing us that nasty Batman shit, John. Appreciate you.
Savages. But I'm gonna do that terms and conditions. I was thinking about that on Wednesday. I'm just gonna work on it. I got a lot going on, so I'll work on those 2 things. And maybe figure out a way where we can kind of screenshot the current terms and conditions. So if there's a change, we can go back and say, hey, there was this change as of this date. Man, we gotta, collectors we gotta be together and help each other out, because there's a lot of funny shit going on, man.
Division. I vote for division.
You vote for division? Why? That's a good idea, no? Do you think it's a waste of time? All right. We're going to talk a lot about statues today. Save your boxes, guys.
Mm.
All right, just save your boxes.
Oh,
Think,
gosh.
don't throw. Don't throw the boxes away, guys. We're putting collect back into collectibles.
Set them on fire.
Don't do it.
Fire! Fire!
This means war. Brought to you by our guy Nick. I'm gonna put it up in the chat. Mystique, Dark Phoenix, Emma Frost versus Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch. It's up in the chat. I'll keep it up here till the end of the show. This was tough on the Facebook poll. This is the one. They were really close. They were really, really close. I don't know. Who do you guys think are gonna win?
Bottom row.
Bottom row?
It is difficult.
I want to say top, but what version is Captain Marvel?
I don't know what version. What version you want her to be, Johnny?
Never mind.
I'm gonna say bottom row.
You got to be the bottom. You see that? You see that person on the bottom right? She just takes away their fucking powers up top.
Yeah, man.
Makes them
I'm
disappear.
gonna agree with Buck. Yeah. Yeah.
Hashtag
Scarlet Witch
no one
probably-
knows.
Yeah, but then
Oh,
Mystique
yeah.
can just turn into Vision, and then
No.
No.
I get where you're going, but no.
I mean, it's
why no?
between Dark Phoenix and Scarlet Witch.
Our mind is not that unstable. So
It was pretty unstable in the Disney show.
yeah, exactly. That's
Stanley, thank you, brother. Someone with sanity.
See, that's what I was.
This
trying to
is
allude
a
to.
no effing contest. I don't know why anybody is talking about Captain Marvel. I definitely don't know why anyone's talking about Scarlet Witch. Dark Phoenix solos this whole fucking squad.
Explain.
No,
Explain,
no, no,
please.
no, no.
Break
I
it
was
down.
alluding to, but
Break it
Yeah,
down.
I mean, yeah.
Phoenix?
Scarlet Witch
This isn't
has
supposed
the
to be stressful.
ability- Scarlet Witch has the ability to alter this reality.
Mm-hmm.
The Dark Phoenix, number one, is so the Phoenix Force itself is an entity that can exist outside of realities, and has reality warping abilities all in itself, and also offers its host the ability to tap into the actual life force of said universe. So this can simply be as easy as everyone's dead.
Yep.
End of story.
I mean,
Like what
Black
is this
Widow's pointless.
discussion? What is this
I
discussion?
would ask you this: like, how has Phoenix been defeated in the past?
By Jean
Regular
Grey.
people.
By
Just Jean. Jean is the one who beat.
no,
like,
yeah, Jean will help hold the Phoenix Force
like
back.
contain it while
And then-
the rest.
Yeah, and then other people will do some shit to not defeat it, but trap it in the white hot room or.
So can Scarlet do the same? Tap into her mind, or kind of do
I
some
feel
kind
like if
of?
you look at the greatest feat that's
No.
been, like,
all I
Tap
know
into
is
my mind.
Black Widow's the most pointless person here, though. That's all I can say.
She's tactical, man.
I think we can all agree.
She playing
Black
sniper
Widow's there
somewhere.
for-
I did
She's
not
just
even.
there for
see
support.
that. I forgot
Doesn't
she
Black
was
Widow
there.
and Mystique cancel each other out?
She got boozed.
Black Widow's there for interrogating purposes.
Yeah.
What's going on, Knight? Happy Friday, brother. Always good to see you. Thanks for supporting the show, man. Kisa says, Hope Summers also helped beat the Phoenix. Oh, Nick. All right, well, we put it up in the chat. Let's see how it goes. So far, we're at 59% for Mystique, Dark Phoenix, Emma Frost, and 41% for the other row.
We got a smart community.
17 votes, 46 people in here. Get those votes going. Let's keep her tugging along. Let's move on to some Sideshow, baby. Sideshow steamrolling this week with some pretty sweet pieces. The long-awaited John Constantine, Just Another Exorcism, Hangover, quarter scale PF went up for pre-order, $985. A slew of talent working on this piece. Artists Martin Canali, Jorge Villar on sculpt, Richard Wong on design, David Fisher on paint, as well as Bernardo Escovel on paint, and Anthony Mestis as well. Just a slew of talent on here. What do you guys think?
I wish he had a cigarette in his mouth.
Looks great.
Looks great.
Let's start with some positives, guys. Looks great.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah.
I think they're getting a little wild with these fucking subtitles. They're getting longer and longer.
Right?
It looks great, but I don't think it's $985 great.
I think the standard for $985 great has changed way too much. It's changed so much.
I guess my only fear is like on the, because obviously this is the master. Like, how is the production going to show in that blue? Because I'm thinking back at the Vixens line. So
yeah, that's a good
they
point.
did it. They whatever factory did. It was that other 1/5 the originals line they did with like the Dragon Slayer and the Dark Sorceress. Was it the Dark Sorceress?
Yep.
Is that what she was? They achieved a similar effect on the base, like it was like runes that were lighting up.
I don't think it was this complex. You think?
I don't know. I don't know if it was the same level of complexity, but they were able to pull off the effect, because this is much more of a
much more elaborate.
Yes, much more. You know, and it encompasses like this entire fucking weird creature-y thing from top to bottom.
This gives Cthulhu vibes, Elder Gods.
Yeah. What I am wondering though is if this is a production sample or not, because they have been putting a lot of their pieces have been going up with production paint. Like the MODOK was a production sample.
I think it looks great too. My only misgivings are his face and his fire. The fire looks like smoke. The way it's curling shouldn't off to the side. I wish if you could cut it off like closer to where his hand is, and it just wasn't like wavering like that into thin tendrils. That would look more convincing as fire. But it still looks pretty good. Yeah. If I was interested in this piece and I wanted to buy this, I'd break off the end of the fire to make it look more like a fireball. Yeah.
Fair point.
Would you use your pot of hot boiling water to help with that, Buck?
No, I'd literally just break it off with my fingers and then like sand it smooth or something.
I love what they did with the throne here, having this creature. All these creatures are great. All these faces.
Crazy. Never thought of this. This is a throne piece for you?
This is a throne piece. I would consider this a throne piece.
This is 100% a throne piece.
Damn.
This is not a throne
This
piece.
is not a throne piece.
This is 100% not a throne piece.
Why not?
Why
not?
I'm gonna side with the throne piece on this.
Why not?
Why is this not a throne piece?
Crazy discussion.
Why is it a throne piece?
Because he's sitting down, I guess.
Because he's sitting down. That's all it takes.
So are we all on thrones right now?
Throne of Souls.
Yes. First of all, his throne is he's on his tombstone, his grave. And first of all, if you think top to bottom, first of all, this guy spits in the face. He spits in the face of death. This guy has conquered both. This guy has conquered hell, and he goes back and forth over and over again. They're depicting that right here by sitting on his grave, because death can never hold this guy. Every single time he goes down and comes back up. And even in the Constantine movies with John Constantine, you saw at the end when it was time for him to just like, oh, we got you now, and then he stuck a middle finger up. It's like, nope, I don't think so. He's always
nothing I've said tells me why this is a throne piece.
He is sitting on his grave.
Okay, yes, I see that. That's the setting. That's doesn't make it a throne.
This is significant. This is significant and metaphorical as far as him sitting on his grave and basically conquering it.
That's fine.
That's a throne piece. That's a throne. That's his throne. That's a significant.
You're the person that aligns with the when the customs make the pieces of a bunch of dead bodies and the hero sitting on top. It's a throne. It's a throne. No, it's
Oh,
not. It's just
I'm
like,
not. No,
Why are you
no.
doing that voice on Black
No.
History Month?
I don't think
No,
that
I'm
anybody
not-
should be. I think if you feel it's a throne
I'm-
piece, kudos to you. If you don't, it's not. But
John,
I'm
you think
back.
it's a throne piece?
I treat this as a throne piece.
Thank you. Okay, fine.
I hope
See?
we show the
can
real
agree.
throne piece tonight.
I'm not one of those who's like you could put anybody on a throne, and I don't think everything is a throne. But because of knowing Constantine's lore and what
Yep.
this guy is and what he does in the arts of magic, and as far as spitting on the grave, as far as death not being able to hold him, and his smirk and his spell book, I'm like, to me, that's a throne, for him.
I don't hear
He's
the
never
connection
chilling.
at
He's
all.
never chilling like this.
But what I am hearing, Buck, is we are not smart enough on John Constantine to be able to accurately judge whether this is a throne or not.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
You know what, John? I agree because Vega just said I'm not smart enough, and of course I was.
No, it's not about being smart, dude. And if first of all, we all know again,
don't gotta
we
be
say it all the
dumb.
time. Art is subjective. First of all, if you don't think it's a throne, it's not a throne. I'm just saying metaphorically, that's what they're trying to do, and that's what they're trying to show with this. As far as that's all they're trying to do. Metaphorically, they're saying, hey, this is his throne.
What's going on,
Right?
SpongeBob? Great to see you. Yelena, great to see you as well.
You know,
Happy Friday,
one
guys.
thing that makes me
pretty much
kind of see it
his
that
grave
way,
site.
FBJ,
Mhm.
is because you see on the front, John, can you show us like another picture? So you see on the side, that picture on the right, it looks like that thing, his arm is bearing up the part where his foot is on, and you know,
Yeah.
you guys know what a palanquin is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or so like it has that kind of feel to it, like he's some kind of noble on a chair, and these things are like carrying him around on the thing. So I can feel that vibe kind of with that. Especially if that thing is mirrored on the other side with another kind of creature like bearing him up on that side. I could get that vibe. I think it would be like a loose qualification for me.
Like I get what Vega's saying. Like it's not a throne in the sense that he's not sitting on a physical throne, but I feel the vibe that they're going for is to replicate the concept of a throne where
Yeah,
he's
'cause-
sitting. The tombstone is the back of the throne, right?
Yeah, because I think, like I said, it to me is metaphorically, right? Because again, a throne. What are you sovereign over? What are you reigning over? And to Constantine, if you know the comics, again, what he thinks and believes or whatever is that he owns death. Death can't hold him. This is his throne. So that's what he spits in the face of the devil. So again, what you consider a throne, you know what I'm saying? The seat of deity, that's what that is. The grave. So that's all I'm saying. Again, if you're talking about, oh, it's not an actual chair, it's not a king seat. I get what you're saying. You like physically, I'm like, it's not a seat, it's not a chair. You know what I mean? It's not a hand that Magneto's sitting on where I get that. That I get. But like I said, knowing the lore of Constantine, knowing what he constitutes as far as what he holds reign over and what he controls and what he knows that he's over death. And that's what they're depicting on here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Artistry wise. That's all I'm saying.
Like, if it's almost like in a literature class. I need to stop with this analogy. What if they ask you like to analyze the text, and you're given like the most stretched, like it feels like a stretch to analyze it like that, but I think it's still like qualified. It still makes sense. Like we're looking at it very literally. Like
And
I
Ken
think me
brings
and
up a
Vega are looking
fantastic
in a
point.
very literal way.
Would you consider Riddler a throne piece?
No.
Riddler, Loki, Constantine.
Yeah, no, because like I said, what I'm giving you as far as deity, right? Like again, conquering, what's constituting as a throne, a seat of dignity. So, and I'm saying he knows, like I'm king over this, I'm lord over this, can't hold me, kind of thing or whatever.
Wow.
So that's what I'm talking. That's why they accident to it is a throne.
He's saying he still likes the Prime 1 version.
Prime 1
any
has
other
a
thoughts?
Constantine.
Yeah, with the wing, the Angel of Death had the whole wing.
Oh yeah.
I do like that. I don't think the portrait bothers me too much, to be honest.
Here is. They didn't give you the cigarettes in the hand, but they did give you the representation of the cigarette butts in the base, which was nice. and pivotal for this character.
What do you think
But
about
I'm a
the sculpting of his clothes?
Fondant.
Fondant, eh?
A little bit.
Socks look great.
I like the folds, but you know, like
folds,
some parts
yeah.
look soft. You know,
Yeah, like the coat, the brown coat looks a little bit.
Yeah, some edges.
Yeah, it's a
But
nice
it
looking
does
piece.
it does help contrast from
the base.
Yeah.
I just wish he had a Sig.
He finished them all.
I like the highlights of gold against the blue. You know, or like bronze.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
a nice
really
touch.
piece.
Yeah.
FVJ, are you like a big Constantine fan?
I'm a huge DC fan because I've read it, so I have more than Marvel. That's why when y'all talk about Marvel, I was like, I can't say nothing because I don't read it like that. But yeah, I read the Hellblazer when I was younger, and then I like Justice League Dark, which I actually own, and he leads the team. So yeah,
Are there any Easter eggs you can see in the base, like any recognizable demons or something? Because I think I saw like a Baphomet, but like that's pretty much.
Is Etrigan in there?
No,
I don't think so, bro. I'm
That was
trying
like
to
a-
like, figure it out.
That's like a Bellic in like in one of the mouse. You see that, John? Berserk.
Where? A Bela, yeah.
The gold.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I noticed that earlier.
You know, I feel with Sideshow's techniques now, they could really knock out a good Hellboy.
This piece is on my list.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I like this piece a lot. Here, this one here, Buck, or this one here.
Yeah,
This
that one. I
here.
think it's yeah.
A Bela. Yeah. What do you guys think? I know price point was a discussion.
There was a part of me because I've been pretty jealous of DC collectors with Sideshow because I felt like their prices, while all prices have increased, their prices have remained a bit more reasonable than a lot of the Marvel pieces they've been putting out that have, outside of that Batman Joker diorama, most of the DC pieces, if I remember correctly, have really stayed below 800. So there was a little part of me that was like, yeah, feel our pain. But also, like, I look at this, like I see this here and I look at that back and I'm like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just under $1,000. It feels a little, a little much. But if this is now, if 8 to 1,000 is the new norm, then does this fit, just within that range? And I think it does.
Oh, shit.
No light up feature confirmed as of yet. So, just to mention as well.
I mean, I think this could pass with that one, but it would be cool if the base, with the lines, that would be cool. But it's not necessary.
What do you guys want the fire to light up?
The fire,
Honestly, though, I know, Buck, you commented on the fire, but I really like the fire. It's very different in comparison to what we're accustomed to.
It seems more Buck like almost like magical as opposed to.
I think
like
it
a
depends
legit...
on the angle you're looking at it. Like on the right, it looks weird. On the picture on the left, it looks better.
Yeah.
But like that's even from looking from behind. So how does it look like from the front? So I just think it's a weird shape for fire to take. I understand you guys are saying it's magical, but like I don't know if there was like, unless he's trying to form it into a specific shape, but I would want them to make that more obvious, like actually, form it into some kind of symbol or something, instead of having like weird amorphous fire. Like that's not how fire would behave.
Vega, you got the Dark Phoenix, right? The XM Dark Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have the same transparent kind of fire like this one?
No, there's no transparency. There's no transparency.
It's painted.
Yes.
Okay.
If this is done well with the right lighting, that fire will look good with a spotlight or two on this piece. Even if you put a spotlight from the bottom, illuminating that base, this piece is going to be perfect to play around with lighting, especially spotlighting.
Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
really, I like this piece. I'm a Martin. I'm a Canali fan, big time. So,
Who do you reckon sculpted the base? I wish they would let us know. I'm curious.
I
That
think-
person
Wasn't
needs
it
to-
Jorge?
I think
I don't think so. I think Jorge like posted on Instagram when this was
He did the
announced. And I think he did the book.
That's Richard.
And
I think he did
That's
the flame as
Richard.
well. I think
And the
Jorge did
flame.
the flame. Yeah.
Yes, sir. But if Martin did like that back, that's insane.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I need
It's
to
in
go back
line
and
with his
see all
work.
the Court of the Dead stuff he did.
Exactly. Exactly. It ties
I
it
mean,
together. Exactly.
I'm barely looking at the front of the base and everything. It would be cool if we
Yeah.
get a Swamp Thing down the road because of the bark right
Yeah,
there.
people were saying that. Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean,
It made-
regardless of the price point, we could all admit though, Sideshow from I'm gonna say the Vixens line up to the vampire stuff they came out with, they're producing the most detailed pieces to date, in my opinion. For them. Let me clarify that.
What are
Could be
your
wrong,
thoughts on this one, Alan?
I like it a lot. I think it's very colorful. I like the concept. And when I first saw it, I perceived it as a throne piece. Now,
My man.
art is subjective, and everybody sees something a little bit different. But for me, yeah, this was definitely a throne piece. I like everything about it. I've heard comments about the portrait and this and that, but overall, I think it's very nice. If I was a Constantine collector and really love this character, I would have both. I would have this one and the Prime one. They're both so very different if it was me, I would have to have both, as I really like the Prime one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
agree.
I think it's a great one from Sideshow. The price didn't really surprise me. When you look at all of the detail, especially the back of the piece, they did not have to put that much into it, but they did.
Definitely. Yeah.
And the more you look at it, the more little things that you see tucked away in there. And I love all the Easter eggs on the base. So this would be a must buy for me if I was into Constantine.
And to elaborate a little bit on your point with the base and the price point, I think this piece really shows as to why they didn't go and do the intricacies on that MODOK piece that we saw with that artwork that the artist had put forward. Because at that size, if they went in and did something like this, computer systems and so forth, that price point, I think people would have been taken back by that higher price point.
So I know, looking at, I mean, this piece looks fantastic, I think. And I think looking at the work that was put into it, I can understand kind of the pricing based on where prices have gone. But I guess I wonder, because I had seen some discord about this piece, specifically about John Constantine as a character. I guess my question is does the price, is that price going to hurt a bit more? I would think a higher price hurts a bit more for a character that is less popular. How popular is John Constantine? Will this $9.85 really hurt sales for a character like this?
You know what? I think if they're gonna do like obscure characters, go big or go home. They're not gonna get done. They're not gonna get done much often. So, if you got to do a crazy statement piece, and it's gonna cost a lot more, I think it's worth it. Like, because you're just not gonna get many chances to do a Constantine. So, like, just do one that looks amazing, regardless of what it costs. I would never buy this because it's too expensive. But like, for someone who's a fan, like Alan was saying, hell yeah, man.
Thanks for sharing this.
I was going to ask about this.
Yeah,
I think this is like partially based on it, like because they announced this as well. Like after that got announced, they put this up
by David Palumbo.
What do you guys think about the differences between this print and the final piece? Definitely, like the base and the kind of creatures are different and much better on the statue. but I honestly think I might have preferred his abilities looking more like the painting than the fireball in his hand.
Blue. Fair enough.
But I guess also that wouldn't be enough contrast for the blue that they chose on the base. So there's definitely like that reasoning behind it.
I think if you don't know Constantine, people would have gotten confused.
Anybody else have any anybody else have anything to say about this piece? We keep going.
I wish they would have well, I don't know if they're gonna do it yet. Give us a light up feature with this, like they did with Batgirl. I mean, if they could do it for Batgirl.
Well, if they could get that vibrant blue into that base, like they did with that Clayface, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be wild. That'd be really cool. We'll see. I just envision this: a spotlight from the bottom, a spotlight from the top. Damn, this would look really good.
If they could get that fire to look like the Ghost Rider's fire, that would be insane.
Yeah, Sideshow's gonna be so far MODOK. It was MODOK. This piece have got me really interested in kind of getting back into the Sideshow game. I wanted to give a shout out to Ryan. Statue Price is right. He got it. He won in the tech group.
985.
Yeah, off by not by much, but 350 tech points, tech game points for him for getting closest. So appreciate you playing, and hell yeah, we'll keep those going too. They also showed, not to take too long, they showed the first reveal of the Loki on throne, and they went on to say this throne room holds secrets as well as several Easter eggs. How many can you spot in the brand new Loki PF by Sideshow? This fully sculpted God of Mischief, 23.3 high, 15.7 wide, 15.9 deep, and will come with an exclusive modern portrait and collector's classic portrait as well.
Do we know who sculpted this?
I don't know any details of that nature as of yet.
Based on the portrait, I'm just gonna guess and say Daniel Bell. And I think I'm gonna be right. I think maybe.
Think so?
Yeah.
You got the Mjolnir here. Does anybody know what this is? Some helmet of some sort, but
isn't that
Odin?
Is that Odin's? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Or who is that?
Or is it Heimdall's?
Maybe.
This is another one
That's Odin's staff, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, it's got to be
helmet
one of
might
those.
belong to someone else.
Yeah.
You got the snake on the back of the throne.
The world serpent.
Yeah. This is cool. I'm digging this so far too.
Now, are we sure this is a throne piece?
This is a throne. The scales.
Oh my gosh. Cheeky bastard.
I figure.
Scales
had
are looking
to.
good. I might get this to go with the Doom and the Thanos, to be honest.
Did anyone read? So when I read this description, in terms of the exclusive and collectors, the way they wrote it came off similarly to how they were doing like the recent Batman and the Captain Rex, where it is two versions and they are completely separate. Like the way they wrote it, it will come in an exclusive, which is the modern portrait, and the collectors, which is the classic portrait.
I hope not.
I didn't read this. Like the way they wrote it, they didn't make it sound obvious as though there will be an exclusive portrait, right? Like there will be an additional portrait, so you can get a version with two. Like they just wrote it very very separated. So
Lord Farquaad. Wow.
Oh,
what you're saying is
that
you're
hurt.
saying. I don't see Lord Farquaad. How dare you? What you're saying is true, the way it's worded, but with Rex, it was a suit change, right? It wasn't just a portrait swap out.
No. I get that. No, I'm just saying, like it's just the exclusive is just the alternate version, right?
Yeah.
The exclusive to Batman was the alternate color, the suit color. The exclusive to Rex was the earlier version of the costume without all the battle scar stuff. I know I can't really speak to that. That's more of a Bill thing. But I'm wondering if this is going to be the exclusive will be the modern version
Yeah, so you'll get
First
only.
classic.
There's no way of getting the exclusive portrait and the classic portrait. It's one or the other.
I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping
Same
that
here.
just whoever wrote this, they just wrote it this way.
Same here.
Maybe I'm reading too much into reading.
Eclectic Collector, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Do you guys think the PF Archangel will go on sale after it's released?
I haven't seen any of Sideshow stuff lasting long enough to make it to a sale.
Yeah, as of right now, once it sits on wait list.
Right. I haven't think all their ESs are low enough that fingers crossed that you can find a seconds if you trust that. But
yeah.
Is that like Thor's goat behind Loki's head? The one that pull his chariot?
Probably. Yeah. I
on
see
the
it.
throne.
Right there.
If they nail the paint on this green, man, to give us like a vulture, give us a Craven. Look at the way they did the fur. Oh boy.
I want this statue and I don't
I know. So do I. Sideshow's giving me some pieces I want to really get back into.
I want
to see the other portrait.
Yeah. Well, I'm on my thought. So this is I took this to be classic.
You do?
Yeah, for sure.
I take this to be
Because of the
classic, and the
design of
modern
the
is more of the it's more opened. It's more of the open concept with the smaller.
It doesn't have the horned helmet. Yeah, this large, this long.
Right. Yeah, and it doesn't. It's not just the cap like this. It's more of like the head piece in the front.
Exactly.
I see what you mean. So maybe his hair will be exposed.
Yeah. That's my thought. I don't know like Loki. I really know Loki more from the movies than the comics. I haven't read a lot of Thor and stuff.
Well, he says he has a Jay Leno chin, you weirdos. Wow.
Isn't that? I thought the Leno chin was.
Statue Kingdom says, I love this Loki and we'll get it, but I wish he was looking more forward instead of looking down. I have too many shelf eyepieces. Fair. Maybe the modern portrait will
look up.
Look up. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep you posted. Anybody else have any 2 cents to throw at this so far?
Yeah, I guess that hammer ain't moving, right? Because you can't pick it up.
Damn. You'll have to see it. I like how he's just holding the
playing with the
strap. Yeah, that's really cool. It's
like
in one finger. It's around his hand. Yeah, that's nice.
It's the most he can do.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm digging this one.
Yeah, I think the big thing for me is seeing how the base is painted in a more natural light. I want to see if they're really trying to emulate. I don't know what the throne is made out of, but I'm hoping that it really looks like wood.
Okay,
that would really
you get that vibe for sure here.
Yeah.
With that
So if they paint it in a way that really looks like wood, like that will, for some reason, just that wood stain look, it will be really appealing to me.
You see here, like you see the lines through the serpent,
Yeah.
which makes it look like it's the wood boards. Yeah,
it's like a proper I really like the effort that went into researching this properly. It looks like a proper Jarl's throne or something, you know. It feels like properly Norse. So
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
You guys said that helmet is Odin, right? On that he's
on the base.
It's either to me it's either Odin or Heimdall, but I can't know just by looking at it.
I think it would be Odin with having the Mjolnir there as well.
But I think that's the staff. I think the staff would
represent Odin.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
I don't know that you necessarily need the helmet, but it would make sense.
Yeah.
It's Odin's helmet.
It's Odin's helmet. It looks like Odin's helmet.
Okay.
Right here, look. It has the wings.
Oh,
and
yep.
the
Perfect.
horns. Yeah, so it's Odin's helmet.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Awesome. Well, we'll keep you guys posted when we see more. But this is it's got me excited. And we put a statue prices right as well in the group.
It's gonna be expensive.
We could blow through this kind of stuff. We have. Sorry, 1 second. First in hand picks that we're seeing of Rogue and Gambit. What am I talking about? Yeah, Rogue and Gambit, the 5th scale. The dials, the couple dials that they're doing.
You see how like their faces aren't touching, but like our face still caves in like they are. I always found that weird about this piece.
I can't see that angle.
Like she's going in for a kiss kind of thing? What do you mean?
Like the side of her head looks like it's meant to be touching because there's like this weird depression, like this negative space where like it's like she's meant to make contact, and if she was if her head was touching his, you would that would make sense because like there's something pressing against her head, but they don't actually touch, so it always looks weird. Like her head like slopes back in a weird way around that area, that section. Slopes away from his. It's like an invisible.
Gotta get a better angle. Yeah, gotta get a better angle. But I see what you're saying.
I like the way he.
It's like her face should be nestled. Her face should be nestled here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the way this person displayed it with the comic in the back.
With the comics,
nice
right?
touch.
Yeah.
You know, it's got like, yeah, and this statue, the base, the color, and the way like there's like some subtle highlights on the swirls. That looks really nice even from afar. Look at the image on the right. See how like it catches the light, the like little like lighter parts on the flame worlds. Peaks. That looks nice. Nice touch.
Yeah, they're doing their base is nice. Their piece is nicely that if you shine light on them, it's capturing the shadows and the pieces standing out well, where they're not even needing to include a light up feature. You can play with your own lighting, pucks or spotlights, whatever.
The way it should be.
Yeah, but that's if you're saving money. Like that Constantine piece for $9.85, I think it should have a light up.
No, it's perfect.
Bill, is this one you're picking up?
Yes.
You ordered it already? You have it on order?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it like a couple days after it dropped.
Nice. So. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I'm excited. Maybe we'll do an unboxing if you're down. That'd be cool. Working Class Hero, welcome. Happy Friday. Gambit's definitely reaching for the tush. Love to see it.
Bill, do you have like a couple section or something, or do you have other couple statues?
No, this will be I guess if you count this one, the
MJ and Peter, do you have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only other one I have.
A man of culture.
I like the fun and playfulness of this piece, to be honest. You know, we got a lot of hardcore stuff, or sad pieces. I like the fact that in their relationship there's some joy, and they try to express that in this piece. I like it. It's cool.
Also,
yeah, what got me was, and he actually has the comic right there. It just reminded me of that cover. So.
Oh, you think it was an active choice not to make them touch because of her power?
I would hope so.
Could be.
Gambit would be given a different look.
If only we could see Cyclops that happy.
Jeez.
Hey, we've seen him that happy many times. Many times. Psylocke, Emma Frost, Jean Grey's trifling ass. Come on, man. Don't talk bad about my boy Cyclops. Scott is a Chad.
Since when do you like mutants?
I like Cyclops. He's the best.
He loves X-Men. If you didn't know,
I don't like X-Men.
We can pull up the tape at a later date.
Stop that.
I got you.
On to your butt.
AI footage.
Tweeterhead gave us a teaser of the Dark Side that they're working on, the maquette. It's apparently going up next Friday, so
on Sideshow's website.
Is it Sideshow's?
Exclusive to Sideshow.
It's exclusive to Sideshow? Okay, perfect. So this is quarter then. Is this quarter or 1/6?
No,
they haven't said.
If it's on Sideshow, it's probably going to be quarter. It's going to be quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be quarter then. I would think that Tweeterhead would have the 1/6 if they're going to do a 1/6 then.
So far, it looks soft.
Unless they're moving away from their own website.
At least you know your money's safer.
Nobody's ordering
it.
That's honestly my thought. Was okay. That's how you're gonna do it.
The musculature looks good. Arms
When
behind
you,
the back.
When you cry out in your dreams, it is Tweeter head that you see.
That's it. Wow, I see what you did there. That was pretty good, man. Fuck, 1 gold star there.
And now I feel like it sucked because John, you're the only one who appreciated it.
Wow. Nobody paid attention. I put the show together, so I read this, so I know what. That's why. Nobody else read that. That's it. All right, we'll keep blowing through, and we'll keep you posted. Some potential here, though.
You think it's gonna be as soft as their Wonder Woman?
I
It's gonna have that
Wonder
animated look to it. Is what I mean.
Hey, I saw the Wonder Woman in hand. She's nice. I liked her a lot, actually. That was the first Tweeter head I saw in person. I liked it.
That doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, like, is it gonna have the animated look to it?
I would think that. Well, I don't know. It looks like it because the flames. If I'm looking at the flames,
isn't that magma?
The flames, magma, whatever it is. This gives me the effect. This would be a flame right out of this hole here. I don't know. I do get the effect of Wonder Woman looking at the base for sure. Him, it's a little. I got to see a little bit more, but if you look at the portrait on the right, you kind of get a little bit of that animated feel.
Mm-hmm. I have it on good authority. Who sculpted some of this?
Do you? Are you able to share or?
Tell you backstage.
Okay.
My bad for saying that.
No need to. You're good, man. We also got to see Eternia. I don't know who this is. Man at Arms. Is that who this is? Or Master of the Universe? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So their next installment. I thought it was Master Chief there with that pistol in the back, but that's okay.
I think we've seen this. We've seen this from a different angle already before.
Have we?
One of those cons. It's like a Captain Morgan pose, and he's
okay. Must be that left leg.
He's got like Castle Grayskull base.
I gotta get into some of these IPs. Let me see what the chat's saying. Oh, Statue Kingdom asked, what couples piece would you like to see next?
Felicia and Spidey.
Oh, that would be a good one.
I agree, Walton. The fire, not so much. He looks good though. I would like to see. You know whose opinion I want on this? The only opinion that matters to me in my heart, it's me, Evan. He'll say.
Oh, I thought you meant on Man at Arms. What do you mean Darkseid?
No, I'm saying Darkseid. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find the post where they said, exclusive to Sideshow, and I can't seem to find it. So maybe it was a mistake and they took it down.
Yeah, I didn't see anything saying exclusive to Sideshow, so we'll see. 1 week. Iron Studios. This was, I think, just for time. We were gonna play it. Even we could just pull it up quick. Black Ice did his review of the Beast.
This shit is fire.
Just gonna show a little bit of it. I'll put the link in the chat, and you guys can check it out.
With another unboxing and review.
I thought we were gonna have a little bit more time.
Got that smooth voice. Voice. Get it, Ice.
Voice for radio.
For real, he does.
Just to give you a little look at it. There you go.
Ice is a smooth operator. That's why.
Okay.
No.
Too far.
Vega, you getting this right?
Yeah, it was shipped a couple of weeks ago, or a little less than that. But my UPS tracking has been stuck on the weather shit.
Oh man!
So it departed from Cali on the 11th, and on the 16th, severe weather conditions have delayed delivery, and that's the last time I got an update.
That sucks. That really sucks.
So I don't know where it's at, where it got stuck.
Who did you buy from?
Marcos.
And it's shipped from California.
It's shipping like it's from Sideshow. Like UPS has it as it's from Sideshow.
Oh man! So is it like what state is this stuck in?
It doesn't say. It wasn't giving. It departed from LA on the 12th, and then that's the last city. Yeah, that's the last location update. So
hopefully nothing's wrong and it's just delayed. So you get the statue in one whole piece.
I think a lot of people held out on this one, waiting to see sideshows. After seeing sideshows, this is the one that they fell back on.
I still want sideshows.
You still want sideshow? I love those sideshow.
Still want both. I still want both, but I can't double up like that. So
you're gonna sell one eventually after you see them both.
No, I won't get sideshows. I think I'm gonna like this one quite a bit.
Okay.
This fits more of the realistic, grounded look that I prefer.
Yeah.
Walter Wayne custom. Well, guys, check out Black Ice's channel. Again, I'll put the link in the description afterwards. I'm going to ask you to check out 2 of his unboxings. Next, we're going to move on to PCS.
I was trying to place the costume on Beast, and I just realized it looks like the costume from First Class. Like that all of them were wearing, that black and yellow in the movie.
To me, it's inspired by Extreme X-Men. Specifically, I want to say it's like Extreme X-Men number 3, and there's a cover in which he's being held in someone's arms, and it's a different color, but he has gloves and he has like those weird straps and stuff. But I do hear what you're saying with the First Class look too.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are okay with the plastic foliage?
I think it looks good.
How else would it be?
It looks nice.
Have that shit break all over the place? Get the hell out of here.
Okay.
If you want, you can add your own real.
Damn,
ones.
look at the teeth, man.
Nice.
They nailed this. I want
that's
this
true.
statue.
You could add more. You could not add it if you don't want it. You know? Like I'm cool with that.
It's a great fish tank, Pete. No, I'm kidding.
You could kind of move it, right?
Yeah.
You can shift it, all that stuff. So
It's the way to do it. Prime 1 did the same with the hunter, right? The jungle hunter and all that other. Yeah. So
my only thought, I think the only negative thought I had of this, and I don't know, maybe there's no way to avoid it, but you know how they muddied up his feet?
Mm-hmm.
The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, it looks like he stepped in doo-doo.
Oh, man.
That was the only thing. That was the only negative thought I had.
Happens in the wild.
It sure does. That's true. You know, you got all them wild animals out there.
Why do you presume that it's not his?
He's a little bit more sophisticated.
You mean
than
he
that.
took a
Come on
dump
now.
and then just walked in it?
Yep. That's why he's mad.
I thought I stepped over it.
Moving on over to PCS. We got these 2 teasers.
I'm excited for this.
Which it's Conan, right? We know it's Conan.
Yeah.
It looks like this one's gonna be a platinum edition because the bases are the same.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing.
Great observation. Yep. So
yeah,
we'll keep
the
people
one on the
posted.
right, the one on the right is very much like the Sideshow Conan the Prize from about 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a nice statue too.
Mhm.
Really like that one.
Yeah, you can't find it anywhere.
Yep. Last time I saw it, it was like 1,700 on eBay.
Yeah, it's expensive. So I'm wondering if this is going to be 3rd scale. If it is, it's going to be a big piece.
Yeah. It's got a whole woman over her shoulder. She looks small though. So
Yeah, I'm thinking this. My thought was that this would be quarter.
Would you pick this up, Alan?
I that one, yes, the Sideshow one. If I could find that one at a decent price, I would grab it.
So that's a no.
That's a hard no.
That was the nicest way to say no. I ain't picking this.
I think it's gonna wait till it's revealed.
I haven't seen it. I need to see what they do with it, and I need to see what scale it is.
Yeah.
PCS is going to have you in mind, Alan. It's going to be for you to watch.
If this is quarter scale and it has good portraits on both characters, I'm at risk of picking it up.
Yeah, but There's something about PCS lately. I don't know. The textures, the amount of detail, it's like lacking just that one last level of detail for some reason.
I feel like it's like some pieces, yes, and then some pieces randomly they just step it up in quality. Like that Casey Jones they did recently.
Okay, good example. The Casey Jones, it's got all the little detail stuff in it. The Deja Thoris that they did, that 3rd scale, it came to me. I boxed it back up and shipped it back.
Oh man,
I know what you mean.
It was lacking in texture. It was lacking in the paint, and the paint was sloppy. And I mean, I just took one look at it, put the paper back on it, and out the door it went. So,
Alan is no nonsense.
No,
Alan feels entitled.
Some people love that piece, and that's great. But it just really, really it didn't do it for me.
I don't know why I thought about that Denzel Washington meme where the dude comes to the door and then he just slams the door shut.
You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk.
Oh, man.
No, you can hear the hesitation in Alan's voice. Like it's...
well,
we shouldn't be entitled to it. Of course, I agree with you completely.
I have to see it. It's way too soon.
It's too soon, yeah.
So if it's 1/3, are you out? Based on size?
I would prefer it in quarter scale because I would have more pieces to put with it. But if it's really awesome in 3rd scale, I would consider it. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But it's got to be like really amazing.
I can picture this next to like your Frazetta work.
Yeah.
Right. Done well. We'll see. We'll keep everybody posted as the reveals come in. Hopefully soon. But I'll be like, this is exciting news. But my first thought was like, where's the first Conan that was teased? Shouldn't that be in people's hands already? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, oh yeah, like there's still. I slow it down, get those pieces out, which they've been doing a good job in doing. So, right, there's pieces coming in. Leatherface is apparently on the way. Cammy's come out, Carnage, and so forth. So the pieces are starting to roll out, but we don't want another situation where everything's stockpiling.
I mean, I seriously looked at that half scale, but there were a lot of things about it that just really I did not like. So I didn't get it.
Statue Kingdom says he did the same thing. Well, how about packing it up? Kucharik Brothers shared this, so looking like we might be getting a 3rd scale April O'Neil, or this was just for fun.
I like this physique. It's very svelte.
This is nice. Yeah, very sexy, very looking good in this one.
Especially if they nailed a portrait like that.
With the katana, the sights.
This got Freddy's name written all over it.
Is this also a throne?
Oh man!
Oh wow! Why would you do that, Jerry?
Stop the madness.
You already
hate.
Hello.
Oh my
God. Jerry! Jerry working hard, man. Jerry's working hard.
The weather is not bad enough for
do that OT.
Oh shit! It hurts.
That's one thing. Is the no one's touching their TMNT line. That's one thing you can't fault them. They kill that TMNT line and pretty much end the story.
In all seriousness, do you think they will make her?
They're gonna make. Oh, of course they're making April. I think this is the concept for the April.
Yeah, I think so too.
To go with that line.
Yeah.
Rocco says Pose looks like Domino from Sideshow. Good point.
It sure does.
That's an observation off that slot machine. Yeah.
It looks very similar.
Now I want to know where's Donnie's stick and Mike's chucks.
They're not important enough.
No, they're there. You just can't see them.
It's on the throne.
It's on the other side.
They should
behind her.
They should take out the side. Even.
That's the Domino that he's referring to.
Yeah, they're sitting legs crossed. You know, it is what it is.
So, would you consider that a throne piece?
All right, guys.
This what you've done to yourself, Marty.
Oh man.
No, but I think he also mentioned he defined what a throne was, a seat of dignity. That's not a seat of dignity, right? I'm on the same page.
I mean,
No,
she's a reporter.
She's on her
She's
newspaper.
Yeah, she's sitting on her newspaper where she
That's not very
elicits
dignified.
information to the
That
public.
that box.
That box. That's right. Just
What box, ready?
Does she seem? Hold on a second. Does she seem a little too like? The sex appeal is a little too
much?
Okay, too
Feels
much.
like
of
a
it?
pinup-
little bit of a
Feels-
pinup model.
Feels like
She's
feels like
trying
it's-
with those turtles.
But
We
the
can't
thing
have a
is,
little fun now.
it looks like they took a stock 3D model and then they like colored it.
Okay.
They drew over it for the head.
Not to sound like I think they should turn it down just a notch.
Don't worry, John. You're not the target audience. I don't think so. I think
You're
they
the fun
need,
police.
they need to keep the proportions the way they are, and like those come hither eyes need to stay as they are.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's not the character.
Bug, you're funny, Bug.
Okay. Did they make a Splinter? No, man. There's too many rats out there already. They're leaving at the last. Stanley.
I think a lot of us are okay with them taking these liberties.
It's not that okay. I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Oh man,
This
Alan
is
was
true to the
right.
character for me.
This is FBJ's kind of statue.
Kucherik brothers, good job, another good job. So we'll keep you guys again posted. Lots of stuff happening. Buck went out there and started asking if we were going to see some Marvel representation from their gaming license for Rivals, which this has been taken over the community. This game, and it was and had come out said soon. So looks like they will be working on Rivals. Good
That's
question,
cool.
Buck. Very good question.
I hope they make Spidey or Spider or Venom. They could make like out. In fact, honestly, many of the characters in this game have amazing designs. I wouldn't mind seeing a bunch of them. Sorry, who said that?
Me.
What do you say?
I like the Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange has a cool design in this game.
Slew of opportunity with this Venom, Scarlet. Like you have so many to choose from. So this will definitely keep them busy. If they can knock it out of the park and be successful with it, this could be very good for them to continue the Gamerverse.
I wonder what scale they would do it in.
Quarter, I think quarter would be safe.
Yeah.
Sean shared his Storm, the black suit Storm.
I like.
So shout out to Sean. Nice to see things rolling out. And then our guy again, Ice, shared the white suit. So you guys check that review out. He does a really good job. Same with Beast. I'll just link the channel. Go check him out. He posts in the Everyday Collector group as well. So show some love. Ice does a great job.
I like this piece.
This was shared by Joey. He got his absolute carnage in.
Now this is art, right, Alan?
Absolutely.
Are you serious? I thought Alan was gonna say one look at it, put it back in a box.
That's what I was waiting on him to say.
I mean, I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to insult anybody. Anybody that bought this, congrats. I'm glad you like it.
Here it goes.
I don't know.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's about all I would spend on it.
I don't want to insult you guys, but
Yeah,
I'm
but-
going to.
No, it's not for me. I think it's oh god, I can't say the word online.
I love these artsy pieces.
Say it.
Alan, we need
No,
another
I'm not
clip.
gonna
We're
say it.
tired of
Unlike all
pants.
those little pansy asses nowadays. I think it's a fucking pod.
Yeah.
You're not going to be trust me. You're on the Everyday Collector channel. You're not going to be frowned upon. I can promise you that, buddy. If
Okay,
you're not frowned upon already, you won't get any.
my first thought when I saw this, and I like the Vader piece, but I think this is a bit of a fuckapage. I mean, that's
A what?
Oh, the language on you.
I know. I'm usually a goody two shoes when it comes to that, but it's just confusing. There's just stuff happening all over the place, I don't know where to focus.
Do you think there's too much going on?
I do. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And all the colors, everything. The red of Carnage, the red of whatever other characters are in there. It's hard to distinguish like exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
for
Popo
me.
says the same. Popo has the same
So
sentiment.
and there's some people that absolutely love this piece, and like that's great. Like again, art is subjective. Some people are going to love it. Some people are going to hate it. I'm just not a fan of this particular piece. The Vader, on the other hand, I like. So, you know,
And that's the way it works.
I can't
All right,
believe
we're
you
gonna
said
end
something
it with that one.
so messed up about this piece. This is someone's statue in their home, Alan. I can't, like, wow.
Okay,
know.
Buck.
And I'm
Okay,
sick.
Buck.
Buck. All right, Buck. You're
Wow, this man is really trying to find that redemption. I hope that PCS shows the horror fans some love with their new Tuesday teasers.
So okay, what do you guys what do you guys think of this piece? I mean, is this something you'd put in your collection?
You know, Alan, I feel like we've talked about this piece enough over however many
Alan
months. and
preface
stuff.
that.
So
No,
I
mean,
think
does anybody here own this piece? I don't want to insult anybody.
I would never own this fucking
Damn,
thing. So you know, I
by
just don't think there's
presuming we
anything to
own
say.
it. Damn,
It's
that's
not about
great.
insulting. It's your opinion. It's don't worry about it, man. We're
No,
not judging
I'm
here.
just messing with you, Alan. No, I don't have it, but I think it
I
looks
just got an
cool.
email saying, "How dare no,
Oh man.
To quote a line from Blackish, I believe that the artist does have masterful control of the medium.
All right. All
What
right.
the hell does that mean, FPJ?
Well, see, you'd have to watch that Blackish episode to know what I'm talking about.
See,
I wanna
again,
mention-
we are just uncultured.
I just want to mention something quick here because
Okay, real quick.
there was some. Yeah, that's fine. Just if you're buying this piece, do me a favor. Check the teeth. These teeth here. Check them. There was a collector who experienced getting one in the box with the tooth cracked, and it was repaired. But it was unless you're
Quality
looking at
repair.
it, you may not notice it. But just check it out. Otherwise, I haven't seen any issues with this piece.
This American pie to the Chevy to the
A little shady business. I'll be honest. There's a little shady business stuff going on with that collector who experienced it. I'm not going to go into the story yet because I'm going to try to help him out behind the scenes before going public with it. But this new policy crap that they're pulling over people's eyes is very bad. Go in and read the policy change that they did.
Yeah, I will
Sorry, go
say
ahead.
that whole policy shit is making me very nervous as someone who does who's invested in PCS's horror stuff. And I tend to like what they offer for their, whatever fucking color they choose exclusives, whether it's platinum or silver or gold or fucking bronze or whatever, that they only offer on their websites. But those new terms really make me second.
It just doesn't protect you as
it doesn't
protect you as the customer at all. as the
Not even a
consumer.
little bit. And this is a company that does not have the greatest track record of really providing high-end production compared to the prototypes.
Like Buddy was told you can send the stuff back. I gotta do a little bit more homework on it, but you can send it back and get a return. I believe it was quoted, but you have to pay the shipping. The shipping was like $900 to get it to them.
That's your NRD.
There's no NRD back.
Oh, if you return a statue?
There's no NRD back. If you open from what I understood, if you pick up a piece and you want to return it, you don't get your NRD back and you only get store credit.
Oh wow! And even if you return it, not cancel. If you return it,
correct.
That's wow.
From what I read.
How can they just give you store credit to return
this collector had the chipped tooth.
Mm-hmm.
It was repaired QC wise, but it was repaired half-ass.
Yeah.
He opened it. He's not happy with it. He expressed his unhappiness with it. He was offered a $50 gift card.
God,
Then he was offered $100 gift card, and then he was told at some point, I believe, to get it, he could take it to someone locally and get it repaired. And it's like the guy's like,
oh man, that's not
like,
that's
it's
that's
just
not what license
spiraling.
company should behave.
Exactly. So
looking at the terms and conditions, what it is indicating is for pre-order items that have shipped, only store credit will be issued minus NRD and shipping. But if you purchase an item that is ready to ship, refunds will be issued for up to 30 days after purchase minus shipping. So what I'm hearing is another company incentive to not pre-order.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to put the terms and conditions for all the companies under one umbrella so you can check it out. But yeah, I don't like that these were updated without. The crazy thing here is, the most sickening thing here is the customers being held to the new terms and conditions when he pre-ordered this day one with the old terms and conditions. That's what doesn't make sense to me. And I'm working on getting I'm working on getting those old terms and conditions to do the homework, but
You need to start using archive websites.
That's what it was. Someone posted it. I'm working on getting it.
Someone did that.
I do the same thing. Whenever someone gives me a guarantee of something, there's a website I order from, and they always say we're guaranteeing the shipping. I archive the website, so like I could always hold them to it, like if they ever try and post something funny.
So I got to do that. I don't want to start spewing misinformation. So I got work to do with it.
Yeah, and then the other part that I didn't read was for Buck, you mentioned kind of if it's canceled. So for the pre-order item, you'll get a cash refund if you cancel it within 60 days or within 2 payment installments.
Damn.
But after 60 days or 2 payment installments, only store credit minus NRD will be issued if canceled.
FBJ and John starting to sound real smart about this other account you're paying into.
That's yes, sir. Store credit now, and I get it. It could be a small little but still, man, the collector's not happy with the product.
I don't think they should be forcing store credit on you.
Yeah, don't force me to buy some other shit.
What if I the reason why I return? I'm like, damn, you guys have shit products. I want my money back. I don't want to spend my money with you anymore.
Especially if I'm going to try to get my hands on it, but especially if you're pre-ordering when the terms and conditions were set set differently. You should be getting the terms and conditions from when you ordered it. So that's why I didn't want to touch too much on it, because I didn't dig that deep yet. I was hoping it didn't get to that point. But I was speaking with this collector, and emails were going back and forth, and it's just getting nowhere. So we'll see how it goes. Chun-Li. This was posted by Chris. Got his Chun-Li in the workout piece.
Oh, it looks like Proto, but Proto didn't look good.
It does. I agree. It matches.
Only issue that I think some collectors are having with this piece is the bar not touching the back. I've never seen someone squat like that where it's not resting on the back. But that's only on some. The consistency is it's only been on a handful that I've seen some people mentioning it. Otherwise, my favorite's this color.
Oh, this looks better than the other.
Yeah, I like the blue.
Yeah,
this one's shared by Carlos. Yeah.
To bench 405 or to squat 405 without touching the back is crazy.
It's like the alpha costume.
Yeah, I like this costume.
I've also seen pictures where this shit looks extra big, like bigger than quarter scale.
Oh, this one's touching her back.
This one's touching her back. Yeah, that's why I was saying the consistency is a little on this one. So I've seen a few.
You think it depends on the version, or it's just regardless of?
Oh no, because I saw some of these pieces, this outfit touching the back. So it could be collector error where I don't know how this thing goes together if it's not being pushed in all the way, depending on how it's done, or if it's an actual issue. But I've seen this suit, this color variation with the bar touching, and it's been fine. It's definitely more noticeable from the back, looking like this statue reversed.
I mean, there's definitely going to be some people looking at it from the back. So,
that's why I didn't show any back photos. That's kind of a little ridiculous.
Well, don't disappoint Freddie like that. His camera's off for a reason.
And they put the video up for the PCS Leatherface, so you guys can. Yeah, Felix, we mentioned that. Yeah, what's going on, brother? Some experiencing it. They put the video up for Leatherface, so you guys can check it out as well. I know Vega's excited for that one. Hopefully, it gets to you in perfect condition.
I do like their lifting line, though. You know, the concept. You know that they
like
do
you
train.
like that, like
they do train. You know, I like the concept. You know,
awesome.
I like it.
Are there any pieces in the line you like, or you just like the idea of like a lifting?
Yeah.
Street Fighter statues.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't collect it in particular. I just like the concept. You know, because you know, just they're always fighting and stuff like that. But obviously, they do train and stuff, right? And I like that they're showing different variations with different characters training. I think it's cool.
What's going on, Mitchell?
I wanted to make a regular OG Cammy.
Oh, I've been waiting on that. That's something I'd actually want.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. I don't know Cammy personally. Like, what does she look like?
They did one of the fitness lines for that. Like, she's also
Okay.
squatting. She has blonde pigtails, and she
Okay.
has a beret on her head. Some kind of like hat.
You know which one I'm excited for to see PCS do is the Ghostbusters, the Stay Puft Man.
Oh yeah, that's a piece of mine.
I'm eyeing that piece because apparently too I saw a teaser where you see the miniature crew on the roof.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, they think outside the box. I give that to PCS. A lot of that stuff they do.
Oh yeah, they're definitely trying. You can't give that you can't take that away. A few little, you got to tighten up a few little things, but production seems to be ramping up. Yeah, I think one of their biggest things they have to start doing personally is showing production pieces ahead of shipping. That may not be an easy task for them to do, but I think that's crucial in building confidence.
I think they would say that their unboxing videos count.
No, not that dark. They don't.
Did the unboxing videos come out before the product ship?
I mean, it's a more recent thing, I would say. I don't think that this was it's not something they were doing as frequent even last year.
With the recent ones, have they been coming out before the product ships or after?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Before, but it's you know, it's in a fucking dark room with one yellow light probably shining on.
Yeah, it's not. We'll keep you guys again posted with anything else coming forward, and I'll let you know how everything works out with this collector. Prime One Studios. The big thing this week was Dog Alien. What do you guys think about this? Coming in, this is the XL line. $22.99 for the deluxe bonus version. Regular, I think, was $19.99 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So you get a slew of head swap outs. I think there's 3, as well as the proximity piece, which is the I'll pull up the photo. This face hugger. It's pretty cool. That's a nice little proximity piece there.
And 2 plaques.
2 plaques, like they did with the Predator line.
Yep.
I'll get the whole photo there, but
What? What is that? Like
it just
like
says Alien, like
certificate
the
of
movie. No, the movie plaques, like
Oh.
these right here. See where it says
in front
Alien
of-
here? You can put it in
Okay.
front.
So you get a
Yeah.
different one as well.
Yeah, you get 2. I'll get the photo. But what are you guys thinking on this one? people were thinking that this was going to be a lot more than 2,000. We did a statue prices right.
How
I
much
saw
is it?
3,000, 3,700.
Their Tusk Alien was $22.99, the version I've got, and I expected this piece to come in $400 to $500 more than that, and it did. It came in at the same price.
Precisely.
And so I think that's an awesome price point for what you're getting. This is a huge piece. So yeah, I PO'd this 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The minute it went up for PO, I put my order in and I went to bed. So
Waited for that PO like a sneaker drop.
yeah. So yeah, I think it's a great piece.
I agree with you. Do you have the original one?
No, I wish I did. That's a really nice one as well.
Yeah.
How different is the original one compared to this one?
Different pose
very
and
different.
much smaller piece.
So that one's at I think 25 inches. This one's about 45, 50
45
inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a quick video just so you can see size by Raw Statue Reviews. George always has great reviews here. Just to see, so you can see the size of this thing, because he's a beast.
And the shipping from Prime 1 economy was $420 to me.
Correct. Yeah.
Which I thought that was a good price point on the shipping as well.
Not bad at all. Dang. Literally, it's almost as tall as Sora.
Just about the tail. Scared. I think it's 3 boxes as well. It's coming in.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that gorgeous Superman back there.
3 boxes. Alan, that $400 is going to move up real quick.
I hope not.
When this comes out in 5 years, woo!
In 5 years,
prices will be through the roof, man.
That's about right. 5 years.
Hey, open up that bank account, get those transfers going.
Oh my god!
Ain't nobody pay up for any blood.
May to August 2020. Sorry, May to August 2026.
Yeah, and it'll get pushed back.
So here's your example here.
They never meet their deadlines.
Here's the example here I was giving, right? So a little misleading in some of the community conversations, which always gets frustrating a little bit, right? In regards to the shipping. A lot of people just mentioning the standard shipping. If you're in certain certain regions, like UK, for example, they don't offer economy shipping. So it's completely understandable that $1,135, let's say, for example, is a lot. Most definitely is a lot. But that's where you find a distributor or reseller, tons of them out there, that can help you get that piece to you at a more affordable option. There's other options. You don't think you directly have to go through Prime 1. Right. Canada, we didn't have economy shipping before, I think 2 years ago, they added. So shipping to me $379, allegedly, right, in quotation marks, because it can $379 for 3 boxes seems hella low, to be honest. But I wanted to show you this. See, you just come to Installment Simulator, play around with it, the day of the month, and how many payments. Look, say you want to do 14 payments. There you go. Set up your bank account, May 5th, June 5th, July 5th. So you would set it up 3 days in advance. Let's say June 1st, May 1st, August 1st. Set it up ahead so the money's there and you don't have to worry about anything bouncing. But just as a little example, yeah. Peace of mind. It's so easy. Does it get easier than this? Do you know how much money people charge to give this kind of advice? Like, you guys get this for free? Lazy to set it up?
How much do they charge y'all?
How much do who's charge?
For this kind of advice?
Bro, I don't fucking know how much they charge, but it should be a lot.
I know some of that you got to go to conferences. If
Oh,
you want
yeah,
to go in
man.
person, you got to airport, hoteling.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you a crisp Washington, John. How about that?
Perfect. Mitchell's like, because Mitchell's I think is from the UK. Did you see it cost $1,000 to ship in the UK? I dread the import fees as well. I know how you feel, man. Canada, we get all those fees and everything, but you got to go through like a distributor, reseller that'll help out with that. There's a lot of them out there. There's ways around it.
If you were the 51st state, you wouldn't be going through all this.
See?
Then but if I was the 51st state, then we wouldn't win the hockey championship that we just
No,
won.
John, you would win the hockey champ because it would
That's
be
the money
United
gives about
States
hockey.
winning.
No, it wouldn't. Well, actually, that's a good point. But that's fine.
Well,
Well,
no.
Buck, you're half Canadian. You should have defended me on that one.
Damn.
John, we won't call y'all the little brother anymore, okay? We won't call y'all
Don't
the
ask me
little
if I'm getting this, Alan. There's so much stuff I want, Alan. I
Well,
sit
okay.
and cry. I cry in the corner.
I saw you were looking at the shipping costs, so I was kind of assuming you were.
This would be so
seriously.
incredible. I want this piece. I want a dog alien. I like
Yeah.
the first one as well. To be honest, I really like the first one.
Yeah.
Where would you put
I don't
this,
think.
though?
Where would I put this, bro? You find room. I got a whole basement here. What do you mean where I would put this? I got space to fill. Trust me.
What would you put it next to, then?
I would put this. Honestly, I would put this elevated. This was a nice piece elevated, so it looks like he's coming down. I know you'd be restricted because it's already such a tall piece, but almost like a Superman hush, that kind of same height. You put it elevated where it looks like he's creeping down, and you're looking directly at his face. That's right. That's how I would display this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But price point wise, yeah, I think it's expensive. Yeah, 2,200 is a lot, but when you're putting this into the perspective, the dimensions and so forth, the only thing I would have asked for is a proximity piece or laying the carcass there of the Rottweiler.
Oh, okay.
I have AO purposely because the statue was coming, and the film wasn't the greatest personally, but the concept for this character, for this representation of the alien, is stunning. But I have seen the film for sure, where they're on the prison. It's a prison. It's a prison camp up there. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's not that good of a movie.
It's not that good of a movie whatsoever. And then if she falls into that, I guess the year it was made. That's fine, but the
one
effects
after
are
this
absolutely-
even worse.
It's worse.
You don't have to watch.
Yeah.
I purposely just wanted to see how the inception of the dog alien. So that's why I think it's so important to get. I would have liked a little bit of that Rottweiler in here. And
I do need to give this movie another watch. I've seen Alien 3 as much as I've
Yeah.
seen TMNT 3, which is like twice because they're not that great movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Then again, in Prime One's defense, that probably is a Rottweiler right here, just exploded here, all the guts here.
Yeah, could be. I wish they'd have turned the little one the other direction.
I was thinking that, but I'm sure you could probably take it off and turn it yourself. No,
Oh, I'm
I'm sure it
going-
gets fixed.
I'm definitely going to.
I think I would
Yeah.
just take that piece off entirely, to be honest. But
I'd leave it in the box.
I'm gonna.
it's almost like a full circle. The flow of the piece is like, you know what I'm saying? It's a
Mhm.
transformation. You can consider it a transformation going in that direction, and then the full circle, like the flow of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the look of the smaller one.
little
I feel-
one?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, just seeing it just looks so plasticky.
Use the mouth.
I feel like it felt very offset to the design of the rest of the statue.
I just freak out how good they have the transparency on the heads.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really good.
Do you like the?
Yeah,
open
they've definitely got
closed?
that technique down.
I like the middle one.
I wish they would do an animatronic where the mouth would open and that thing would pop out.
Infinity Studios, baby.
That'd be hot.
Oh, goodness.
Do y'all think Queen's ever gonna release that Terminator one?
I doubt
No.
it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not anytime soon.
It's too much work.
We can't release We can't release the statues that don't move, let alone the ones that do.
Boom.
I mean, the hobby's always looking for something new, so I wouldn't doubt it.
you're
The
not wrong.
animatronics are next.
I think you got to see how like that Infinity Studio RoboCop. If I had money to burn, I would bring that home with the leg that opens up, the animatronic leg.
Half scale.
I'd bring that home. Yeah,
it is.
that's like a one and done, all representation of RoboCop done through that one piece.
Yeah.
No, you got to focus on that half scale. Keaton.
Focus on Keen. I got to focus on Berserk. There's
the penguin.
Much.
I've been looking at some Jurassic Park pieces.
Oh yeah.
Oh mama.
Oh.
There's an old ECC T-Rex that's like I think 1/15 scale. It's like the size of a table.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they casted that off of one of the models too.
Yeah, precisely. Back in the day. We did statue prices right. Winners were Alex, who bid $17.99, so he's close to the regular price, and Jerry, who got $22.99, which was right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry got an inside man. He ain't fooling nobody.
Let me say one more thing.
Did we talk about the
statue?
Talk about what?
The Blitzway? Did we talk about that?
We didn't get there yet. I'm trying to power through because we're running a tad late today, and I know we're already late as it is. So I'm trying to finish.
Oh man, Stanley's
I'm
gonna
trying my hardest. I want to say one thing about the statue prices, right? Okay, because it came up this week. I created this idea to have some fun. Do we give out prizes? No, not yet. Maybe we get big enough one day. We can give out prizes, little gift cards here, little stuff there. That's the whole point, is to get to that point one day and kind of give back. As of right now, it's just for fun. So you participate, you want to have fun. I read the stupidest comments I've ever read in my life saying,
I saw.
Don't put this post up because this is going to affect the pricing of the statue. I put this post up 2 days before the motherfucking statue's coming out. You think this post, that little old Jonathan is posting, is going to affect the price of the statue? Then you're delusional.
Yeah.
Johnny actually came forward. I was shocked. Johnny from Prime 1 came forward and said the price point is not determined this close to the release. It's been determined for a while, and that's it. So I'm going to keep putting up these games. Have fun with it. That's what it is. Community building. It's just a little fucking fun. Relax. It's a game. Holy mac.
I saw that post, John. I was laughing.
Remember that social media is a cesspool of incompetence and immaturity, and people who think they're so much more fucking special than they actually are. They don't even warrant it. They don't even warrant responses, John.
People don't understand I don't want to say the amount of work that goes into something like this, but it's like, you put a lot of time, effort into it for people to have fun. Just fucking kick back, relax. Like even if Prime 1 or Sideshow or anybody said, okay, we're gonna wait for the statue prices, right? Okay, everyone's saying, because for this piece, people were saying 3,200, 3,500, 3,900. Even if Prime 1 put it at that price, people can bid as the game. They're not gonna fucking pay. Who's gonna pay 3,900 for this? 3,500? No one's gonna pay it. Come on, let's get real.
Let them know, John. Let them know, bro.
No, Johnny coming out was just beautiful. I was like, holy, this is perfect. Just fucking shut him up. Have some fucking fun in your life. Jesus Christ.
People just have to make mountains out of molehills because they ain't got nothing else going on.
So did they screenshot this little segment or what?
Who?
Did
who screenshot it?
You said they posted it, or they just like made a post? Or just
no,
like,
people comment. People commented
on my post. Right? People commented on my post. Yeah, so it's like whatever.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it is what it is. Fuck.
You don't want to see. He does that a lot, John.
You don't want to see it. Just block me. It's easier like that. Then I get blocked, and you won't see any posts that I post. That's it. Have some fucking fun. If I had that much influence, holy man. Or bid $1. What the fuck? Don't bid high. If I got it. Anywho, Battle Cat, what's going on, man? All right, let's keep on talking through the alerts. Someone mentioned alerts here. I didn't pull up photos.
Oh yeah, that looks good, dude.
Is that Infinity Studios, that one, or is that custom?
Custom inner.
It's custom inner, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll pull it up quick. Let's blow through this. A huge shout out to the two people. I want to give a shout out to what's his name? Carl, aka Noshi. He went to Japan and has traveled. He had his trip back safely. And right now, our guy Theo is in Japan. So they both shared photos of the trip. They went to the Prime One shop and shared photos. So huge appreciation to them for doing so. But these are some of the photos that Theo shared, and again Carl shared as well. And it's the similar pieces at the shop. You got some Berserk Love, some of the older pieces, and I don't. Maybe they're planning a show or something. It doesn't seem like they have like their, their more popular pieces on display or things that are up and coming. You'd think you'd see maybe some Terminator or stuff like that. Nothing. This is what you get to see.
Right, it's not very updated.
Yeah, so maybe they're going through a revamp, and they're doing some work there.
Which store is this? This is the one in the mall, right? This isn't their
I
main
believe so.
showroom anymore.
This is not the main one. Okay.
No, you got to go to the one where it's white everywhere to get like newer pieces.
Yeah,
I think this one's in Shinjuku. The other one is where
Bless you.
Lol.
I think you're right, Buck, because I remember back in I think pre-COVID, this was the place to see everything new.
They also made an announcement about it some time ago.
Did they? Sume. So that was Prime. Not too much news. It was mainly the Alien coming through. So congrats to whoever picked up 500 edition size. So you got some time. Sume, just a quick little show of the Joker dial they did, the 1/6 scale. There's 3 dials they did. Awesome. This looks really good.
It's the quality the anime boys have been getting for years.
Oh yeah, I love Sume.
Guys haven't been able to enjoy it. Finally,
This is the one that's like really expensive, right?
Yeah, they're pricey. The Harley, I think the Harley was the most expensive, but yeah, these are pricier.
And in retrospect, the Batman is looking like a deal now.
The Batman's stunning through the stained glass. I love that.
Yeah,
I would pick that up.
How long did it take for this to come out?
A long time.
Maybe 4 years.
I was gonna say, I feel like I remember seeing this a long time ago.
Collecting, I think I was still collecting weekly, doing the show there.
Damn,
This
is that
a
long?
time. Yeah, this is a long time.
They take about 3 years, average a piece. Feels like.
They got better, and then because they got new investors, but I guess
I think
it's
people
still-
were actually trying to sue them. Get it?
No,
Sume?
that's a different company.
No, get it, Sume. Sue them.
Oh my gosh.
That was bad. That was really bad.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Super
I got it.
bad. Wow. So this shit, 2022.
Yeah, seriously, they take that long.
Damn.
Yeah, that's that Prime One timeline.
You know the crazy thing, I was thinking, wow, that's not that far back for Sume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got plenty. You got plenty of time to save up.
In my head, I was like, just 2 years? Are you serious?
I know right now when we're looking at the dog alien, I was like, oh, 2026? That's like 2 years from now. I'm like,
That's
damn.
around the corner.
We're in 2025. Never mind.
Yeah. Blitzway had a nice announcement. 40th anniversary, Back to the Future 2. They're doing the 6 scale vehicle.
Yes, dude. I'm hyped.
Yeah. I might have to grab this one.
What's interesting is they're not doing any figures, and it caused a debate in a figure group that I saw. In y'all's personal opinion, whether y'all collect figures or not, and Bill, chime in on this. Do y'all think they'll make figures for
Back to the Future? Maybe, maybe no. Who knows? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
The most non-answer ever.
He's right though.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
I don't know.
Didn't they do Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
How far back was
re-releasing
that?
them. And we're re-releasing them.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yep.
They kill it too.
Someone has to dethrone Hot Toys.
They
Save
make
them.
good stuff.
Bullshit. Get me excited for that bat missile and then pull it away.
Oh, it's okay. You and the other 10 people, I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't matter.
Get him, Johnny.
All right, Johnny.
Sick of
You and your hockey lovers.
Johnny, come lately over here.
No, but honestly, though, it's very interesting that they did all the time and investment, money poured into that project just to pull it like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the first time.
No.
No. But
John, you kicked me out for that.
No, I didn't kick you out. Something happened.
I'm
you left.
messing up. I hit the back button by mistake.
Yeah. He was literally going to Back to the Future there. Okay, Queen Studios.
Oh, sheesh.
Sheesh. I just want to give a huge shout out to a collector by the name of Nello. Has the best Terminator 2 bus setup that I've seen online.
Ooh, he even had the sling. Wait,
the
John,
sling.
was this the one? Was this the one you were talking about?
Yeah. He did the
Okay.
left setup with the lighting. He even
That's
put the
so
little
hot.
figures. Look, there's a T1000.
That's hot.
No, I'm talking about the shells because I see one right there on the bottom right. Is this the same guy?
I don't even know. I don't know what you're talking about then.
With a grenade launcher, bro. With a grenade.
Yeah,
launcher.
this is the guy. Yeah. He took this grenade launcher and threw it on him.
Oh,
it was really good. Needs
He
a
even has,
he needs a rose box, but I don't want to be disrespectful.
He even has a TV display.
Oh my
playing the-
god! If I hear Rosebox one more fucking time,
What-
Jeez.
bro, was that the first image you saw of Terminator? I'm just curious. Every time you bring up Terminator, it's always the rose box. Give me it in a perfect condition.
Yes.
Give me it
This
what's
man
the
lost
box?
lost his virginity with this movie playing, and right when it was happening, the Rosebox showed up on screen. There has to be some fucking wacky strong connection there.
At the
Rose box
climax, John saw
has
the
to be
rose
there.
box.
Hey, that was a great
That's
moment
it.
though.
Vinegar Face was staring right at that Rosebox.
That was the best moment.
Yo, you thought he was coming in, man, with some roses, man. And
Sure
some
was.
shotguns in there.
Valentine's
Sure
Day.
was coming in,
Nope.
FBJ. Sure was.
Somebody.
I'm coming.
Just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
I'm coming to protect you.
I love it, FBJ. I love it.
All right. And it was Nello.
How
you
much is
shut
that
up.
setup right there? All in all, how
Much.
much you think that setup is?
Too much 99.
That Blitzway hand right now, I think is what, $3,000, 3.5, if you could get it.
Wow.
I'm trying to get him to do a room
If you
tour.
could get
I
it
reached
working.
out to him.
Yeah, that's
Gonna-
true.
I'm gonna try to get a room tour. I spoke with him. The flooring. This is like the T1000. This is
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is the best display I've seen.
That's dedication.
Yeah,
hands down. Yeah. This is cool.
Alan, you got some work to do when you get yours in.
Oh, I know. He's also on the right hand side, which you can't see. He also has a monitor there playing clips of the movie.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Alan,
All
the
out.
only thing that'll do over the top the rose box with roses, Alan.
Oh, gosh.
I'm telling you, Alan.
I've actually been looking for it, John. And there is a company that makes replicas of that.
Oh my
And it went
God.
on auction and it sold for stupid money.
No, you don't have to go crazy. You just pick up. You go to a rose shop, get a box, paint it gold,
Paint it gold, yeah.
some fake roses.
Yeah.
You see, is there actually a market for people who want rose boxes? Because I could fold some cardboard up, man.
The damn right should be a market. LBS, they're just having some fun showing the Wolverine with Predator.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's a mock-up.
It's a mock-up. Kind of cool, but like if you're looking straight on, I would never want to have Wolverine's back to me. That's what I told him. I'm like,
He's
put
got the
Wolverine's
stanky
back.
leg.
You know what I mean? I don't want to have Wolverine's back You gotta play around with it. And then Graded HQ does some wild unboxings. Really well. Is choreographed the right word? Really well put together. Check them out. Check them out.
Production.
High production value, definitely. Graded HQ out of the Philippines. We're gonna blow through these. Okay, we're doing good time. We're doing a good time. We're gonna make everything work.
Okay, no worries.
What time is it right now? 2:49. We're gonna make good time.
Yeah.
All these photos are from the. This is from the week. If I hear another yawn, I'm fucking kicking them off as we go.
Man, you're really wasting time. We're gonna blast through these things, and I'm still,
I'm still
in
appreciate
the fucking prologue right now.
Facebook group, the Everyday Collector.
Ever.
This is shared every week.
For real.
People join the group.
Man, has the longest damn setup.
I wonder how they got here.
Nice guy.
Nice. Next.
Venomorize. No, come on. We gotta appreciate.
John, we have different definitions of blasting through.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Okay, nice guy.
That's funny.
What's that movie? New Jack City.
Beautiful setup. Don't ask me where I got my clips. I don't know what movie that was. Just a good clip. Venomorize, man, with the old Sideshow Carnage. You'll love to see it.
Looks good. Next.
Not bad.
Dion showing off the light up feature on the Pure Arts Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's nice.
Really nice.
Only trash collectors collect video game pieces. Next.
Wow. Poor Jerry.
I don't disagree.
Jerry knows why I said it. Jerry knows.
I know.
Just making sure he's
only worse is the horror collectors.
Just making sure he was awake. Just making sure he was awake. That was all.
The unhelmeted portrait looks bad. I like the full armor.
This is
What? It looks just like him.
Dion picked up the Ghost of Sashimi.
No, I didn't say the likeness is bad. I said the portrait looks bad.
Looks
Suck it to me, baby.
Looks kind of like a wax figure or something.
All this work to get the clips. No one's laughing. Fucking
Who's this?
This is Rock and Roller Rankins, baby.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
He got his
tattoo artist person.
Great pieces.
Harley by Zerdy. He has the whole slew, the whole collection. Matches the Catwoman perfectly. He's gonna be He's gonna be doing his room tour as well on his channel. So stay tuned. The big rollout's happening March 5th, I think it is. So stay tuned. But he also got the Elvira by Tweeterhead. Which
I like this statue.
Okay.
Beautiful.
This an FPJ statue too, Alan?
I don't know. FBJ can speak for himself.
Alan, you're getting this in.
I don't think this is for Freddy.
This is for you.
No.
Yes.
I do love that they that they shared that this was Swarovski crystals on the knife.
Oh, is it?
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, there's a knife dagger. There's a knife
dagger.
Yeah.
What?
Pocket
There's
knife.
a knife?
The pocket knife.
I was a waste putting a crystal there. I don't know who's looking at the dagger there. But no, that's a nice piece. This is really well done.
Nice paint on
Tweeterhead
this.
killed this.
It's like simple, but it's well done. Very clean.
Yeah, she's in her 70s and she still looks like that.
Yeah,
no, that's not true.
It is true.
Look it up. Look it up.
Alex with some Metal Gear Solid 3 love.
Nice.
Snake Eater.
Got the croc and the snake there. Fucking sick of seeing snakes. Huge congrats, Alex. Not too much Metal Gear Solid representation out there. We gotta get one of these companies to grab that IP by the horn.
A lot of fans out there.
Yep. Kurt with some 1/6 love for Pattinson. Yeah.
Now we talking.
Yeah.
Now we talking. See, Alan? Got me getting rid of my 1/6.
Oh no!
The best Batman? No, I'm kidding.
This is the best Batman.
I'm gonna break you.
Wow.
Better than that old guy. What's his name? The guy.
Don't even say it. Don't say it. You better say Clooney. You better say Clooney. Better than
I
Clooney.
can't remember his name. You
Bet
make
Clooney.
me forget his name. The guy that said "Want to get nuts." What's his name?
Clooney.
Okay, don't you dare talk about Keaton like that. Working Class
Yes.
Hero says I met
That's
Cassandra Elvira at Fan Expo. Heck yeah, man! What a doll.
That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Forgot her name's Cassandra.
Shout out to Richard. This is what he wakes up to every morning.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yep.
That Keaton guy was better as Birdman than Batman.
Okay, zip it there, peanut gallery. All right.
That's what he wakes up to.
I'm not allowed to keep statues in my room, but I wish I could. I wish I could.
The way you said that is like you
What do you
tried.
mean
and
you're
you got shut
not
down
allowed?
real quick.
So instead of his statues, Freddy just wakes up to existential dread.
Oh
Wow.
man,
One day,
why
Freddy.
do
One
I
day.
exist? What is the meaning of
Our guy Leo, actually local collector to me, got Nightfall Batman, which ended up being a waitlist conversion.
Oh,
Wow. From Prime.
It's a long. That was a patient wait list.
Someone has been pushing back for years, and they finally took it away.
Exactly. But see,
That's
you
a win
can-
for the community here.
You can display it without the mixed media cape, and he still looks fantastic.
Dreams do come true, guys.
I like the Funko collection you got back there.
Out of all the companies like that make statues, Prime One's waitlist is the one that feels like has the highest likelihood of ever converting.
Of ever converting.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever
John-
gone on the waitlist for anything and it didn't convert.
Our guy John got the PCS turtle. Is this Leo?
Yeah, this is Leo,
Yeah,
the
Leo.
best turtle.
The worst turtle.
Nah.
Looking good. You can't mess up the PCS turtles. That's
Those swords though.
on point. Our guy Vega with
Huh?
his yeah.
I didn't get anything.
I know, but you worked on a little project. You redid all your plaques.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I did.
You got new inserts or what?
Huh?
Are those the old paper inserts or whatever?
Yes.
You're using. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. That's the old card stock. So I redid it. You know, brought the character fonts and made it more plaque style. I like them.
And you made the design?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are those
nice,
hold
man.
together with magnets?
Yeah, it's an acrylic like a photo frame.
So it's like
Magnets and
sandwich
love.
between- Okay,
Don't say sandwich. I'm hungry.
come on.
Do you keep those plaques next to each individual statue, or you just have
Yes.
the plaques together? Okay.
Nope. They're next to each statue.
Just
I like this.
That's
in
cool.
case he forgets what he's looking at. That was another good joke. Mark with the triple thread here. Lucky ladies.
custom.
Nice.
Love how he did the how he futs the mixed media capes there to the point where if you look quick, they almost look sculpted.
That Huntress is really
I-
nice.
I was just about to say I really like that Huntress.
Yeah, it's a nice interest.
And anybody else with positive words for the Huntress?
Power Girl is sculpted though, right?
Yeah.
Her cape. Okay.
Yeah, that's a custom, I believe.
Power Girls.
And it kind of fits, man. The custom fits. Like it fits in.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little
Who's
stuff.
winning out of all these three in a fight?
Oh yeah, that's a whole other show.
That's a
Come on.
That was the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, man.
Theo sharing some of his art. The Vampirella print back
Fantastic.
there. I like that Batman Begins, man.
Yeah, I actually wanted that one. I never got it.
That's
That same
Bottleneck?
print. Yeah. I think this. Wait. Yeah, I think this Bottleneck.
Tell him, John.
That was it.
I'm trying to remember because there's a piece that's coming out that looks similar to. I think it's coming out unless it's that one. I don't think it's that one because.
Rachel.
Yeah, it's probably bottleneck. It's probably bottleneck. Yeah.
You get everything. You get the Batwing coming in. You get
Does
I
Bottleneck
need this, man.
do that like aspect ratio? I said that those dimensions for their prints.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like they make that looks almost square.
Oh, I know what you mean. No, they don't. They don't. When they, we could talk about it behind.
We'll ask Theo.
This was
that might be a sideshow
Sideshow.
piece.
It's
That might be a
Sideshow.
sideshow. Yeah,
Is
It is.
Sideshow?
sideshow.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
by Adam. I don't know the fuck this guy's
Oh
name.
wow, they actually have the Bruce Wayne with. Oh man, that's
That's
epic.
hot.
Bitchy
Nah,
Bruce.
there's
Did
no
you ever
rose
look at my
box in
old
that.
background?
Throw it in the garbage. I don't see
That's
a rose
nice.
box.
This would be nice to go with that super craft. You know?
I don't see the rose box.
You guys hating on me, but fans, no.
Oh, that's going to be the new thing. Everyone remember it.
I want a rose box. I don't care. Mr. Popo
FBG
got
is
some
happy
anime
we're not
pieces.
asking about thrones anymore.
I'm gonna try to pronounce these. Revive Studio, Jiraiya. God, damn. Jiraiya.
No, John's pronunciation was so much better.
Jimmy Palace, Big Mom, Sume Chopper, and Whitebeard by Real Studio. So, Big Mama's house.
That looks like the you guys remember that little like arcade game or like a Chuck E. Cheese or something like that where you have to throw the balls into the Big Mama's mouth?
Damn.
So what art Chunky Cheese you're at?
No one?
No, I didn't know he had to throw their balls into Big Mama's
I
mouth.
don't throw any ball. My balls are staying where they are.
Like into the fat lady? Nobody? Hold on.
Oh, behave. Oh, behave. Oh, behave, baby.
Oh, behave!
Yeah, feed Big Bertha.
You might have to talk to someone about that childhood experience, Vega. Like,
Nobody? Really?
Oh well.
You
Huge
got me
shout
on
out
that
to
one.
everyone who shared photos this week. I love you. Everyday Archive, we discussed the Sideshow Legendary Scale Doom half scale. Nice piece. You never see this piece. And it had an open ES. But we had fun. Everyday Archive, if you don't know, I've created a chat in the Facebook group you can join to keep track of everything, as well as the YouTube channel has a playlist so that we're going to do an archive piece every week. Hopefully we grow it and we celebrate kind of some of the older pieces that have come out throughout the years. That's what it's all about. And then lastly, the Everyday Display. Delvis shared his room tour with us this week, and man, I'm telling you, he put a lot of love into this collection and display. The display is stunning. If you haven't checked that out, you have to check out the whole playlist of the Everyday Display, because all the collectors have really put a lot of love into making the videos and stuff. So I appreciate everyone who's supporting that, and yeah, we're having fun with it. If you guys want to send over your room tours, reach out to me. We'll chat. And I've been reaching out to some collectors. My goal, I'd like to get 52 of them at least to round out the year. One every week.
Jeez.
So I'm hitting April already. I have ones lined up for April. I'm going to be slowly putting them forward. So let's do it. I think that's 52.
John,
That's not bad.
will you make yourself number 52 to close out the year?
That's the thing. Everyone's like, John, where's your room tour? I'm like, you see it fucking... I sit back here, you see
Right.
my
I
collection.
the same thing. Here you go. Tour.
It's a little different though, but the thing is, I have work I got to do. I got to do the lighting. I have a lot of work I got to do still back here.
There's always work to be
the
done.
only people allowed to show their rooms are rooms that are complete.
Yo, Buck, I was just thinking that. I was thinking to myself, I would love to see a room tour of somebody who's just like, you know what? Nah, this is how I roll. This is what my collection is, with boxes set up, and they have their statues on the floors on top of the boxes. Like, look, this is what it is right now, and this is what I'm showing.
Listen,
That would be cool.
Don't worry about me. That's the thing. There's
Don't
no
worry about it,
worry.
Scott.
There's no worry about how your collection's being presented.
Look at
in
these
the sense that
boxes.
it's about sharing the collection with the community. There's
I
no
agree.
rules.
Listen to your own advice and your
Be
own.
a leader,
Shut
John.
up,
Set
shut
an
up a second.
example.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
That was to you. That was to you, Buck.
I'm not asking anybody to do any work. Record the collection. I'll do the editing. I'll put the music. I'll do everything. It's just about sharing the collection, having some fun. And that's what it's about. I don't care what you collect. Stamps, coins, toys, figures, whatever the heck it is. And don't
John,
be
you
shy.
need to be number 52.
Can I show you my collection of napkins from different like
Show me whatever you want. As long as if you collect your bottle caps, I don't give a shit. Just show it. What's going on, Lights?
I work with a family whose mother collects salt and pepper shakers.
Get her on here. Get her on here.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Get her on here.
I know a bunch of collectors who collect boxes and keep them in.
There's nothing wrong. Dude, give me a box tour. Show me what you got.
I was cleaning some shit out today, and I threw out a bunch of not statue, but I threw out some boxes for other things.
What?
And I was like, statues are
Be
next.
scared.
Like statues are next.
Big
Save your statue boxes. All right. Save
shout out
the
to
statue
Delvis,
boxes.
man.
Huge shout out to Delvis. He put a lot of work into it. A lot of
Look
work
at that
into
table. That table's the most expensive thing in there.
Yep. If you don't know, that has to be the most expensive.
Yeah, Delvis killed it. I'm working with Delvis too. The whole thing is like if we can do these at the beginning of the year and middle and then by the end of the year see how the collections have progressed, we could do another one. So we're working.
Yeah,
on it,
John.
right?
Yeah, 2 inches to the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, John, you can do that. Do before
You know what?
and then after.
When you give me your room tour, then we'll talk. Right?
No one wants to see this shit. This
Then
thing
we'll talk.
He's right.
Tech Games, Vega 3750, Bill 2250.
Jerry hasn't spoken in a long time.
Stanley,
jab.
One question, Stanley. One question, 500 points, Stanley. We're just doing one tonight.
Is that the same Jerry? Is there another Jerry that has points?
What do you, Jerry?
Jerry on the panel, and then Jerry R on
shit.
in the community.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry. I fucked that up. Yeah.
And
John loves
And you.
Jerry so much.
Wow.
Wow.
He wanted him twice.
Hold on a second. Don't do the question, Stanley.
Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Vegas just hating.
So Jerry has, I got to remove that. So Jerry has 1350. Right? 1350, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I'm going to draw the line, Stanley. I don't want no 3 questions, no 3 people, 1 person question. Stanley, go ahead. Let me finish the question, reading the question, before Bill rips my head off.
Wait, so we wait for you to finish reading the question?
That was English. What are the emotions that
jeez.
power the green, red, blue, and orange lanterns in DC?
I got an essay.
7.
Will, rage, greed. No, hope is blue. Yeah, hope is blue, greed is orange, will is green, rage is red.
What about orange?
Orange is greed.
Did he get it,
What
Stanley?
about black? Which one's black?
Willpower, rage, hope, and greed.
Good question.
That's not a good question because I just told him
Yellow
not to
is
say
fear.
multiple.
There's another color that I don't even remember exists.
Purple.
Okay,
Oh,
Vega,
I don't
double
remember
or nothing?
what it is.
I forgot what white and black were.
No, I'm not doubling shit.
Why you're such a lead?
I saw what happens when you try to double or nothing.
Just double or nothing. You have such a big lead against these guys. Don't
I know.
be a
So,
pansy.
John is begging. John is begging you.
I'm staying. I already said I'm staying.
John's
Like a
regretting. John is regretting saying only one question.
Okay. Okay, Stanley, give me one more question, Stanley.
Oh my!
I'm kidding. No more questions, Stanley. But for next week, Monday, Stanley, no more 3-part questions, Stanley. Just
Do you
one
think
answer.
Stanley
Oh,
just
look,
has
look, look. He put it. Read it, John.
Stanley just has a book.
No, I'm not counting this.
Yeah,
I'm not counting
Buck got
this.
it. Buck
I'm
got
not
it.
counting it.
It would have been crypto and Ace. Yeah.
I deleted it. I'm not counting it. I'm not.
That would have
counting
been what? Catwoman and what's
All right.
the other name?
it. We made it. 8 minutes.
Oh, that's
Mitchell's
Omni
like-
Man you're thinking about.
Mitchell's like, why don't we do an hour-long trivia? Yeah, okay, Mitchell.
Catwoman and Lois.
That would have
Oh,
to
no,
be its own
Selena
separate
and Lois.
thing.
Buck didn't get nothing, Stanley, because I pulled it. Man, we're having communication issues today.
That hand motion. That
Buck
hand
didn't
motion.
get it because John pulled it. Damn.
It's why we can't have nice things, people. And I would have doubled or nothing.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my.
Damn.
Either John hasn't played some of these in a long time, or he's got.
Oh no, buddy! I added like 50 clips tonight.
How is it that John is still getting stressed, even though he's outsourced the entire fucking thing to Stanley?
Because I'm very stressed.
John lives in a state of stress.
Very stressed. Anyways, thank
it's
you.
It's a part
Stanley.
of being Canadian.
Let me remind myself.
For now.
Oh, Canada.
Whoop your ass.
In what? What did you whip our ass in again, John?
In everything. Yeah,
Take this quarter. Go downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face.
Oi.
Now I feel like he's just throwing random ones up there so he can show the new things he did.
Listen, we're gonna end it here. Awesome show. I'm gonna fix that trivia for Jerry. So 850 has to get added. What's his face? Vega gets 500, and that's it. I don't want Vega to win. Buck, come on, man. What the fuck's going on?
Wait, what the fuck is happening
didn't want
right
Buck
now?
to win.
You didn't want Buck to win. Now you don't want me to. You know what? Fuck this. I ain't playing anymore.
In a perfect world,
Yay! Join the club, Vega.
in a perfect world, Bill will win because he's there, right?
That's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see Bill win.
Sounds like the Kansas City Chiefs haters.
Can
They've
I
won
give
too
all
much.
my points to Bill?
No.
Shit. No, let that happen.
Yeah.
No, I'll give all my points to Vega.
No, nobody's getting points. Stop stressing me out. All right, guys.
John, let them do
He's
that.
starting to sweat,
Hey.
guys. You see the maple syrup coming out of his forehead?
Someone find roses for John.
John, how about this? They can transfer their points, but but they have to answer a question. If they fail the question, they lose all the points. Like that point, those number of points gets subtracted.
Man,
How
his
many
fingers are getting
roses
sticky.
was in
His
Arnold's
fingers are getting
box?
sticky.
I'm a Terminator. How many
He's
roses
wiping
fell
it
out the
all
box?
All right, you guys are nuts.
Oh man.
All right, we're gonna call it here.
Always happens
You're
right
not-
at the end.
Always at the end. It's like, oh, now you come back, Johnny.
Oh, look, Johnny's
wow,
he's
Johnny's
alive.
risen. He's risen.
I've always been here. What do you mean?
Stanley, just keep asking.
Stanley
questions.
wants more trivia.
I gotta
Stanley,
go.
it's 3 a.m, Stanley. All the best guys.
Stanley, you
Bill-
go do trivia. There you go.
Bill Allen, FBJ, Vega, Jerry, Johnny, Buck. Appreciate you guys. Everyone hanging in the chat as always, and everyone who is watching the replay. I appreciate you. If you had fun, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see you here Monday. All the best. Stay safe. Collect responsibly. I just ended the poll. 57% for Mystique, Dark Phoenix, and Emma Frost. All the best, guys. Take it easy.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Good night.